Me only do it for the day one them. Me never do it for no bag of fake friend. Me never run down. Me never run down friend. Nah, do it for the day one. Say me do it for the day one them. Me never run down. Me never run down friend. Nah, do it for the day one. Only do it for the day one them. One link and one order. Stick to me circle like bricks and mortar. Me never leave them in a wanna. Coulda late in the night, is a dust still done. Me couldn't sell them for $1. Now sell me friend, me rather suffer like dagger. Coulda end up in a jail or a grave. Me friend, cause you know that's a day one day. Me never run down. Me never run down friend. Nah, do it for the day one. Only do it for the day one them. Me never run down. Me never run down friend. Nah, we do it for the day one. Do it for the day one. Bust a toast for your day one them. The one you are right with straight to the end. Pop a champagne if you're really proud of your friend. Real soldier, we not really borrow knowledge. Cheers to life. Thank God we not fall out and we not no strife. We just cool like ice. Cause we no have no time for no like a petty fire. Me never run down. Me never run down friend. Nah, do it for the day one. So me do it for the day one day. Do it for the day one. Only do it for the day one day. Up all night, stacking up, it's alright. Coulda depend pon them any hour right the night. Coulda swing pon the left, me coulda swing pon the right. Not textile, some boy them feel them too bright. Run around, chat a lot of speed like bike. Them not afraid say them crash, cause them verse in a lie. Me never run down, me never run down friend. Nah, do it for the day one, so we do it for the day one day. Run down, we never run down friend. Nah, do it for the day one. We only do it for the day one day. We never run down friend. Yeah. Day one day. Say me do it for me day one day. Me only do it for the day one day. Me never do it.
Since they were on sale, Laura bought these umbrella shoes without thinking. Literally, without thinking. Hungry for deals? You'd better come and satisfy it at KFC before doing something crazy. 7 pieces of delicious chicken with a bucket of fries. The KFC Wow Bucket for $119.95.
Welcome to the Sporting Complex, your ultimate destination for fitness and fun. Located at La Jolla Complex, Eastern Main Road, St. Joseph. Membership rates include access to weight training, spin classes, aerobics, and recreational swimming sessions. We've got something for everyone. For those looking for flexibility, our drop-in rates are just $35 per visit, or grab a weekly pass for $125. Sign up for a monthly membership at just $325, granting you access to all services, all hours of the day. Plus, special rates are available for retirees over the age of 65 at just $200 and students at $225. Plus, special rates are available for retirees over the age of 65 at $200 and students at $225. Are you a member of the Eastern Credit Union? Lucky you! Enjoy exclusive membership pricing at $275. And for our valued service personnel, we offer the same rate of $275. But wait, there's more! We're excited to reintroduce our sauna service. Indulge in 45 minutes of relaxation for just $40 for gym members or for guests. Join us at the Sporting Complex for a healthier, happier you. Visit us today to sign up or learn more.
Every day the same food. Your dog needs a change, right? Introducing the new Purina Dog Chow mouth-watering recipes, and make their day with nutritious flavors that will be music to their ears. Hello, variety. Give them exciting mealtime experiences with Purina Dog Chow.
If I am really to share my story, they go tell me, boy, that can't be true. They don't know about my road to glory. They don't know the things that I've been through. When you watch my smile, don't think I don't know pain. And the sun will shine, but sometimes it will rain. Walk through the valley of the shadow of death and I go brave. And the whole way through I give my thanks and praise. And that's why blessings and blessings are falling on me. Blessings, blessings, blessings. Blessings and blessings are falling on me. Blessings, blessings, blessings. Blessings and blessings are falling on me. Blessings. Blessings and blessings are falling on me. Blessings are falling on me. From my rise I'm on and give thanks for my 2 foot and my 2 hands, for the birds that sing in the trees, for the food we reap from the land, and eyes behold the beauty. I'm a beautiful twin island. Big O good and love Trinidad, Jamaica, Grenada, the whole Caribbean. Send me and keep me heart clean even when the world gets so cold and mean. Through the rise and the falls, I'm a faith stand tall and strong, now lean. Me never ever lose hope even when me had to cope. Keep a smile on me, and me have to live happy and free. Big up to the Almighty. Blessings and blessings are falling on me. Blessings, blessings, blessings. Blessings and blessings are falling on me. Blessings, blessings, blessings. Blessings and blessings are falling on me. Blessings. Blessings and blessings are falling on me. Blessings are falling on me. From my rise I'm on and give thanks for my 2 foot and my 2 hands, for the birds that sing in the trees, for the food we reap from the land, and eyes behold the beauty. I'm a beautiful twin island. Big O good and love Trinidad, Jamaica, Grenada, the whole Caribbean.
I've been thinking about a lot of things of lately. See the way I feel, I think that I should let you know. I've been on the road, it was dark and lonely, slipping slowly. I was lost for a moment, trapped in time, but I found my own. Cool and calm, yeah, we're there. Give thanks to a life for my prayer. Skank on the beat like Slayer. O.U.R in the street with no Shreya. Don't think for a minute that we fair. Cause the energy hit too way up. Watch your back, never down, yeah, we stay up. Chillin' on the top Himalaya. Chillin' on the top Himalaya. Take time now, if you don't know how. Me I go teach you so this I no flex on. Bring the checks on, put some respect on. Me music, the lyrics are my weapon. Turn the negative into a lesson. Give the youth some money, some progression. A little session, easy tension. No so the thing go on nice, alright, alright. Cool and calm, yeah we there. Give thanks to a life for my prayer. Skank on the beat like Slayer. O.U.R in the street with no Shreya. Don't think for a minute that we fair. Cause the energy hit too way up. Watch your back, never down, yeah we stay up. Chillin' on the top Himalaya.
evening, everyone.
Good evening.
It's your Island Girls. I'm Crystal Kane.
I'm Samara Lalu.
I'm Ruby Paris.
And I'm Talia Alexander.
And guys, of course, you all know what time it is. Those who follow the show, it is the last Wednesday of the month, which means it's time for Guys Perspective. You're only seeing the handsomeness right now in the orbit. Listen, guys, welcoming to our panel, we have Tevin Gill in the house. Big up you, Tevin. Big up. I find that cap too lower. That cap too low. Tevin, I hear he's a real hot boy, you know. I hear he's a real hot boy. Yes, and when someone suggested Tevin to the show and we started looking through the pictures, I say, what are they trying to do? We're trying to give people heart attack on this show, you know.
I'm trying to make my cheeks hurt.
This show is not about eye candy, you know. Especially that bareback picture you have on Instagram. If it's out there, we could talk about it.
That's right. It's for everybody to see and enjoy.
It's the public domain. But guys, we want to welcome you, of course, one more time to the show. Another Wednesday, another week, another Island Girl Talk. But of course, this guy's perspective. All about the men today, guys. You know, we know that you guys enjoy the show. It's all about you today. Of course, we do use guys' perspective to get a better understanding of men, because we do love you. We might not always agree with you, but we love you.
Really?
Yes.
For real.
And of course, we gotta bring in the representative to be our sounding board and your representative. So you better do good. The pressure on. The pressure is on. All right. But before we get into, who Tevin is, we want to give you all a little quick spotlight. But before we get into that, I want to hear about all your weekend and all your week. It was a very eventful one. So start spilling.
Boom, Sam, you can take it away.
Yeah, you start.
Oh gosh. Okay.
Celebrities,
Well, I mean, since you asked. Well, where did we start from last week? Wednesday? Right, because we wasn't here. Right.
All your duckers.
Yeah, but it was for good cause, because AFTT opening was amazing.
Oh my gosh.
That film.
Amazing.
Oh my gosh, Goodbye Julia was
Amazing.
so good. If ever you can find that film,
Look
it
at it.
was superb. Like everything was on point. The writing, the acting, the
cinematography,
the
the editing,
oh
the
my
sound
gosh.
mixing.
How long is that
Everything.
movie gonna be running for? I feel like I want to see it.
Goodbye Julia was only for the opening night. They did not run it
There was
after
no
that.
repeats.
No repeats.
So I can't see that anywhere else.
I'm
I'm sure
not
at some
Google.
point I might be able to
Google.
like
You might
stream
find
Okay.
something.
Yeah.
Because it was that good. For those who don't know, AFTT is the African Film Festival, Trinidad and Tobago. And they have been working with Trinidad and Tobago for the past 10 years.
Yes.
And this was a decade celebration.
Yes,
And
the
it was
10th-day
epic.
celebration.
It was
And-
amazing.
Woo. Wow. Wow.
So that was last week Wednesday.
Yeah,
That's
that
how
was
you were
last
missing.
week. Yes.
Sorry, guys. But I know you're wearing cable hands to just handle it and
Yes.
showed you all everything you needed to know for that week.
One more, let me interject. You all had us thinking and had me giving the people wrong information last
Lord.
week too.
Oh, Lord.
Telling the people that y'all won't be here until June.
Yes.
That y'all will be
Oh,
missing for the next 2 Wednesdays. Because why? Why, Sam? Because why, Sam?
Sal has wrong, because we
Shame.
thought that the
Premiere.
red carpet premiere for No Boundaries was tonight, but it's really the cinema opening
Right.
nationwide is tonight.
Yeah.
But the red carpet was on Monday.
Right.
So Ruby and I walked the red carpet, and of course Ruby, with her modeling school, slayed like immensely. It was so gorgeous.
Yes, don't
oh
mind.
my gosh, you should see those pictures, girls.
You both
Beautiful.
look so amazing that night.
No, Sam also stepped out. She looked absolutely stunning.
Let us bathe
It was a great
sometimes, don't you?
experience. And if you get a chance, guys, No Boundaries running for the next 2 weeks.
Yes.
I'm definitely gonna see that one.
And
And
the
up the
drama's
islands.
dramaing.
Yes.
Right? So
Hell
you
no.
was packing up a storm.
Hell no.
Taz, what you say? We should go and take it in,
Yes.
Because they were in it, they already know it.
Yeah.
You and I need to go and...
We have
I'm coming.
celebs with an
I'll
all
watch it again.
Well, then we all go in, and then we had to get them a little pecan next week. But what, you know what I'm saying? Absolutely.
Back now, Chris. We think.
I think so.
All right, good.
I think so.
I love it. We're gonna hear a review from Island Girl Talk next week.
Oh yes, can't wait.
You're gonna right here. So what else happened, y'all? Okay.
Well,
I don't have a life.
some
Go
good
ahead.
hot rain for our plans.
Oh, yeah.
Can you give a little insight?
So we were supposed to go to Roots Yard was Saturday, by the way. Those who were here with us last week, we had Samantha Patrick on the show. She is co-owner and founder of Roots Yard. Guys, Roots Yard is just an amazing space.
It is.
They just moved to a new location, Scallywag, Adventure Bay.
Okay, that's
Help me
where
out.
it is. Okay.
Right, and it's a lovely location. Gosh, I can't believe all of that was there. Anyway, they moved there, and it was, if you see the turnout, so many people were there, and we had live entertainment with Madupe and the other guy that played. They were playing all these earthy instruments, drums, bells. They had a pan, a steel pan. It was amazing. What else they had? There's a miniature golf course. It wasn't open. But it was open to the public, yes, to walk around, but no one was playing golf. I think it would start from this weekend. But it was just so nice, and it is a hit with the Gen Zs.
She's saving it for us, Gila.
Yeah.
Thank you, Samantha.
It is a Roots Yard is a hit with the Gen Zs. I find Gen Zs, this new generation, they're different, they're deep, they're profound, they're looking for more. They're not just about the party life. You know what I mean? And they were just all over that place. You know what I mean? Very popular with the teenagers. Lots of food, lots of vendors selling. Look, you know, I like a local everything. So I didn't want to spend a set of money, but I buy the lotion, I buy the facial scrub, I buy the oils, and it's feeling nice.
Support local.
Support local. Absolutely. And this is what we're about here on our radio. We are all about supporting local, right?
Absolutely.
But yeah, you all missed out. The rain set up. The rain. There was a tropical depression, but it blew over, and it was amazing.
So it was basically a passing cloud.
A passing cloud.
Okay.
We'll make up for it.
We will make up for it.
Yes, because it was my father's birthday on Saturday, and I told her, yeah, meet me, and then that rain came down in the east, and I was like, girl, that looking shaky. I'm not 100% sure about this, but it would be nice to make it down, but I don't want to risk it.
Right,
you know, so safety first.
Always.
And so we'll make up for it.
I went to Tobago, and there was no rain.
Well, show up now.
She blast up everybody plans.
You just had to have it.
No, but I would have loved to have joined the Island Girls at Roots Yard, of course. I really love Sam, and I love what she's done with Roots Yard. I've seen Roots Yard since it was in TTW.
Yeah.
And to go from there, actually, you're right, since St. Anne's. And then they moved to TTW, and then by Carnage there. And now to hear that they're in Scallywag, I'm like, wow. I love Roots Yard. I love what they do with it. I love the decor. I love supporting local, the artisans, and seeing the turnout, and knowing that their launch at Scallywag had such a good turnout is amazing.
You all know I'm going to be there every single Wednesday. Whether I'm gigging or not, that's where I'm going to end up. Because now I think, well, only for the opening, they closed at 2. But the time for Roots Yard is 4 p.m. to 12 p.m. So come on down.
Is it still Saturdays and Sundays?
It's every Saturday for the artisan night market and that kind of thing. For what Roots Yard essentially is, it's every Saturday. But the location is open from Wednesday to Sunday. You can go have something to eat with the in-house chef. There's a bar you can go get drinks. So even if you're feeling a little bored on a Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday or Sunday, go down to Roots Yard and take a little lime. It's so chill. It's so chill and laid back.
It's
you know,
in my calendar. Okay.
Charles, what about funny silence? We have 2 more minutes.
Basically, I told you guys about the retreat. So tomorrow I'm gonna be basking in that spiritually, physically. We are pool and thing, like Ruby, we're going until we fingers. Because I'm a child at heart, so I'm just gonna be there absorbing everything. At the same time, we're working, but I'm also going to be filled as well. So I know I'm going to come out of that on Sunday.
Oh,
yeah, I'm ready.
Very nice.
Can we check in with the people? And
Tevin.
All right.
Tevin, we forget about you.
Forget you.
Tevin, we want to mind your business too.
Actually, I had a very interesting weekend. Well, as you all probably know, I'm part of the organization U.R. And so we had our
Vibes, man.
Yeah, we had a retreat up in Blanchisseuse for the weekend, and that was interesting to see.
Vibes.
We are the band that are in charge of vibes, so naturally.
What made it interesting, sir? We want to know. We want to know.
It was just vibes. That's all I need to know. What happens
with you, man? We like that. We like that. So, Sammy was saying what's going on in the chat room.
Yeah, I was just going to check in.
Yes.
Janice Allen say, Ari.
Hey, big up beauty.
Hello. Hey, look up, pop the comment. Yes, you were first.
Janice, you are something else, huh?
Greetings and blessings as always, ladies, everyone, and the guys rap.
Thank you, Firewolf man.
That's right. Yes. All right. So, Dennis again, man's like Firewolf. They love to have
the community,
the little community that happens in the comments. You know, they go back and forth with each other. Right? Yes, Firewolf man, you do have to take in no boundaries. It's a whole movie.
Yes,
correct.
You do.
Right.
So we have who's Omar Cumberbatch? This is new.
But welcome.
Welcome, Omar. We are who's that?
Omar.
Queen Boss Music.
Oh my gosh.
Who's this? New people, we love to see it. We love to see it. Welcome, Queen.
My auntie says hello, Jep. My husband calls
Hi,
me
Mariska.
Hi, auntie.
Everyone that's new to the show, welcome. We love having you. Feel free to chime in. We want to hear. We love. This is what I like about the chat room too.
Yes.
People could say exactly how they feel without feeling exposed.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
Talk your talk. Stand in your truth and tell us how you feel about the topics that we discuss here on this platform. All right.
100%.
So who's? Oh, Queen Boss says she's a singer-songwriter. Okay. Okay, boss. Way to promote yourself. Here what to do, Queen Boss. Send us a little private message on Instagram. Drop your link. Let's see what we can work out. We're all about showcasing everyone's talents here on the show.
Absolutely.
So that's it, guys.
Yeah,
for reasons.
yeah.
So here's what we're gonna do. We have things to talk, but first we want to let you all know who this lovely individual is next to Sam here, making she pause, raise and spin. You know what I'm saying? We just get it. It's really cold in here. So guys, we're gonna take a quick short break, but we will be back with our spotlight segment to talk a little bit about Tevin, who I wish would raise that cap so people could see that handsome face. Yes, keep it locked. Keep it locked right here to Island Girls Talk. We will be right back.
We will be back.
See you soon.
Don't go nowhere.
So new, but so radical.
New! The KFC Double Stacker Sandwich. 2 crispy chicken fillets sandwiched with barbecue sauce and cheddar cheese.
So new, so radical.
Order your Double Stacker Sandwich now via the app or KFC.com. It's finger licking good.
Attention, event planners and organizers. Are you searching for the perfect venue to host your next unforgettable event? Look no further than the stunning La Jolla Complex, managed by EPL Properties Limited, a subsidiary of the Eastern Credit Union Society Limited. With a variety of versatile spaces to choose from, we have everything you need to bring your vision to life. Our courtyard offers a picturesque setting for wedding ceremonies and receptions, as well as shows and performances. Prefer an indoor setting? Our Eric Williams Auditorium is the ideal space for wedding receptions, symposiums, workshops, and more, with state-of-the-art amenities and ample seating. Looking for something more intimate? Our garden gazebo is perfect for smaller gatherings like intimate wedding ceremonies or fetes. But that's not all. When you book with us, you'll enjoy peace of mind knowing that security, services, and even cot fees are all included in your quotations. Plus, take advantage of our additional offerings like adding a room for an overnight stay at the Gems of La Jolla, located on the same compound. It's the perfect place for your presenter or bridal party to prepare and relax before the big event. Contact our event unit today at 225-4375, extension 5308 or 5309 to book your next event and let us help you create memories that will last a lifetime. EPL Properties Limited, enhancing people's lives. Attention, event planners and organizers. Are you
beginning to discover the world? It's time to let them explore. Clim 1 Plus contains calcium, iron, and vitamins that support their defenses, helping to promote a healthy immune system and normal growth. After all, your little explorer has the whole world to discover. Clim, your love, their future. Clim 1 Plus is not a breast milk substitute. It is specially suited from 1 year onward.
Every day the same food. Your dog needs a change, right? Introducing the new Purina Dog Chow mouth-watering recipes and make their day with nutritious flavors that will be music to their ears. Hello, variety. Give them exciting mealtime experiences with Purina Dog Chow.
You got it, baby. Give me some, baby. Cause yeah, melanin popping, everything firm, nothing ain't dropping on you. All the big heads them watching, 6-figure clocking, but that ain't bothering you. No. Man could have gone on them ways, but them boy go run the place, Watch how your mother pray for you. Look how you're born with flavor, flavor, flavor. Melanin flavor, flavor, flavor. Sign the pen on your paper, paper, paper. Melanin flavor, flavor, flavor. Tell a boy go brave, Yeah, yeah, yeah. Before you hot up the place, Yeah, yeah, yeah. Look how you sweet like bonbon, like sugar in a pot when I brown.
We are back, guys. We're back with more show for you guys. It's your Island Girls. I'm Crystal Kane.
I'm Smara Lalu.
I'm Ruby Paris.
And I'm Talia Alexander.
And of course, we have the very dapper, handsome Tevin Gill in the house. Of course, he's here for Guys Perspective, the last Wednesday of the month, where we turn the show over to the men. All right? But before we get into a little bit more about Tevin, I just want to acknowledge everyone in the chat room. We have Dennis saying, share the thing. Let me get some more people in this live show. Yes. This thing is too good to keep to ourselves. So you know what? We agree. We agree, Dennis. So right? Queen Boss says yes, we sure will. O.U.R says, I hope you guys have a good show. Thank you so very much. But Dennis is indeed right, guys. Please like and share the live. Send it to your people. Send the link to your people. The more the merrier. We love when you all chat with us. You know, it's give us energy. Give us energy. You know?
The mountains.
Don't start, man. Don't start, man. Of course, guys, if you feel like okay, Ravi. But guys, if you guys also want to chat with us live, feel free to call us at 466-4-O-U-R. That is 466-4687. All right. And of course, if you are an artist that would like to hear your music played on the platform, whether it's this show or any of the other shows on our radio, feel free to email us at music@ourradio.fm. That's music@ourradio.fm. We all about local here. Right. All about local, right? So share up the life. Yes, so we get again. Okay, absolutely.
About we.
Take it away now, Sam. What you have first?
Right. Well, guys, welcome back. If you've been, out and about, we're glad you came back to the screen.
Yes,
to be here with us.
Because where you was going anyway?
Where you was going? Right? Come on. Have no better place to be than here, right? So, next to me, this handsome fellow, Olia, oh my God, right? None other than the Tevin Gill. He was a little popular,
Yeah.
But still, for news fairs, people who may not know, Tevin is a multidisciplinary gent. At the tender age of 32 years old. He has amassed such an impressive portfolio.
Yes.
From writer, right, footballer, right, host, and
TV
when I say
hosting?
writer, he's
TV
published
hosting.
in like up the islands and thing,
Ooh,
Jamaica, all right, Panache, twice,
Jamaica.
hello, right. He also is a designer, well, marketer on the whole, both internationally and locally, right.
Nice.
Graphic design.
He also has a degree in psychology.
Well, I was getting to
My
that.
goodness.
I was getting to that because on top
Russian
of
brush.
all of this, a tour guide. So these are all the hobby things, like everything.
That
And
became
it
a passion,
all,
clearly.
All these passions tie in with psychology behind it too.
That's always the most surprising one.
Beauty and brains.
Why?
Yes,
Beauty
why
and
though?
brains
But it
indeed.
really it sort of makes sense, right? I mean, human behavior, that's what psychology is, the study of it. And we are living souls, and you relevant.
Yes. What kind of
like he started Bohemian Room, so that is a place for all creatives and everybody to express yourself, to feel, what better way to discover humans and souls than through poetry and the arts, and and you discover local talent as well.
So what kind of a trip was that? Tell us a little bit about your journey from the start of it all to now.
Yes.
Where to start from? Where did you start?
So you were born on.
Yeah, so I was born.
I think so.
I actually went to Salmon Presbyterian for primary school. Nice old co-ed primary school in Sawa. Then passed for CIC, my first choice. Went there for 7 years. All through that school period was playing football and all of that. Played for CIC. Actually won the league in my last year. And then passed through Fatima for a stint again to play football. Didn't really work out the way I wanted it to, but I actually do advertise at Fatima part. I'm a CIC boy true and true. CIC boy true and true.
CIC alumni is all on strong.
For sure. Just don't link me for no tickets. I cannot help all for CIC facts.
Be honest.
I can't help anyone.
We can't promise we would not.
We need to run it as a thread.
8 months in advance.
But from there I went to UE, Keville. Also played football for them. And got a degree in psychology, which somehow always surprises people. But it was really easy for me because that was something, like I said, I was interested in already. Human behavior is always something that I've had an interest in the way people think, the way people move. So that was easy for me. Came back home not knowing what I was going to do with it though. And ended up starting to work at Scotch as a writer and content manager.
Oh, cool.
And that is where I actually discovered the talent for writing.
Wow.
Because I didn't start as a writer, I started as a content manager.
Right.
Okay.
And they needed articles for the website. And then one day I remember Machi was looking at me, he's like, we have nobody to write anything right now, you just write something. And we literally sat down in the office, we talked, some shippiness, and before I knew it, they were like, all right, that's 10 points, just write that.
Wow.
So started with the first article, which I wrote about, fun song, well, a woman is come from Dali. So we thought it would be clever to come up with 10 places that those women come from.
Interesting.
And so, we wrote that, and it was very much at the time a kind of BuzzFeed format, so, a list of 10 things.
Right, yes.
But that article did really well. And so they were like, well, okay, clearly you could write, so you are the writer now.
Okay. So you were behind a lot of Scotch's articles, because I used to enjoy that magazine
at the time, because we did have a writing team, and at the time, like, once that ball started to roll, like, we definitely started to do a lot more stuff, and even prior to that, there was a writing team that would help put out the actual physical magazines.
Wow, I read the physical magazines of Scotch.
Correct, you go to Akashi and things right. And so it started to build, started to write for them a lot more, and kind of lean into the writing. Since then, I've written for other publications. Panache is one of them. But at the same time, working for Scotch was a really nice time, especially coming straight out of university, and you don't know what you want to do, but you're in this party setting all the time, and you're getting to do fun things like content, and so that was a good right out of university job. But at the same time, it wasn't really, it didn't really look like it had that kind of
Like sustainability.
Yeah, you know what I mean? So went and got a usual ministry job like everybody else is doing. It was either ministry or bank.
Pretty much.
So went into the ministry, was there for a while, and that didn't really work out for me either, because it was just you know the common perception of the ministry, right? So it wasn't challenging enough for me to say the least. So I used to be sleeping and work right through.
Pressure the
cool.
Yeah, take that off right now.
Bring it back memories. I used to sleep hard and work.
My work done, eh?
Yeah.
True.
My work done.
Yeah.
It's like they used to actually try to get me more work.
Right.
But it was ministry work, bros, and data entry and things.
Yeah.
You know? So that didn't work out. After that, I started to kind of just try to figure it out for a bit. Ended up working at an events company for a while. Of course, all this time I've been with U.R. So started to get more involved with that. yes. You know? And before I knew it, I ended up getting to a job to work in St. Lucia at a resort.
Very nice.
And that was a life-changing experience.
In what way?
Tell us about it.
You know, again, I had to leave home to go to a new country and you know, kind of adapt there, and then the lifestyle I was living there, because it was a health and wellness resort. So they had a lot of things at your fingertips, right? So that experience and the lifestyle I was living while I was over there was definitely a game changer, and kind of showed me, you know, a different piece to life here in Trinidad. You know? Life here could be very
fast.
Yes.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? So that kind of showed me a different side of life and gave me a different appreciation for a lot of things that now kind of have led to how I am now. So left there, came back home. Again, was trying to figure it out. But at that point in time, like I said, the mentality I came back with, I didn't know what I was going to do, but I had some ideas of things I could possibly. I kind of had a better understanding of myself as well. So
for sure.
Came back, started. But prior to that, I'd started the blog Guilty already, and that was a whole.
But you know, we want to know. We do want to know, like.
But I started to lean into that more in terms of the blog and the merchandise and stuff like that, because it was never meant to be merch. Like, this is one of the t-shirts, but it was never meant to be this.
It
like,
says Trin City Man, eh?
Trin City Man.
It
For the Trin City Man. Don't worry, we have things for the Trin City gal too. All right, but you know, like, it wasn't meant to be that. It was literally just things that I would make for myself. Some of them were based on the blog or like the pieces I would be writing.
Okay, so like quotes.
Yeah,
quotes,
correct.
nice stuff,
And then people started like asking for them. Like, people started asking for specific quotes as well on the t-shirts. So it was kind of like almost like a customized thing where you could get whatever quote you wanted.
Nice.
And that spiraled into a business. So I was doing that, and then simultaneously I started performing, because I started veering away from the articles and experimenting with stuff like poetry and that kind of thing, spoken word. So I started performing live at different events. You know, we love to name one of them. I don't think I ever went to True Talk, like performed at True Talk No Lie, but those were some of the open mics that were going on at the time.
Yes, at the time.
And as a result of that, I started exploring more open mics around the country, like South, Central, East, West.
Very nice.
And there were a lot of things popping up at that time in terms of, you know, like poetry slams and, you know, music shows and open mics and that kind of thing. So there was a lot of them. So I was going to the different ones and just kind of, you know, observing like who was doing what well, who, you know, weren't doing certain things well. And I'll never forget, so I was sitting in Starbucks today working on stuff, and one of my friends called me and he was like, I want to do an event and I want you to come and perform at it.
Wow.
And I was like, nah. No. A better idea.
All right.
Let me and you join up and do something completely new.
Yeah.
And when I was like pitching the idea to him, but you know, like music and art and poetry and comedy, he was like, dog, this song is like too much. Though. You just pick two, like you pick two and run with two.
Specialize.
And I was like, nah, that's your point. Like,
anybody.
Like I trying to bring all these people together, because each art form could lend into another. Like, you might be a musician, but you might want an artist to produce, you know, your art with.
100%.
Or whatever, you might be a producer who come in to look for artists. I mean, you might be a comedian, somebody might want to do a show. You know, all of them kind of lend to each other, and the point was to bring different types of creatives under one roof.
Yeah.
So, well, into one room.
Yeah.
Hence the name Bohemian Room.
Fantastic.
Yes.
So you provided that space
Correct.
for all the creatives.
For me, I always say like I do consider myself a artist or this or that, but I consider myself a facilitator. So I will try to facilitate artists to do their thing. You know what I mean?
Platforms where they could have visibility.
Correct.
You know what I feel like asking? I feel the poem on the spot, but I don't know if you have anything ready. Do you have any specific poem that stayed with you? Something short and sweet. Of yours. Or anything that resonates with you. We want to hear. We want to hear your spoken word.
I mean, one of the popular ones that I could say, like, actually that first became merch was the Progress Over Perfection. That was like the mainstay at a point in time.
But yeah, we will let you melt on it.
No, that was just the quote. The quote was about like, progress over perfection. Just that mentality
perfection.
of, we're not trying to aim for perfect. We're just trying to aim to be better than yesterday.
Yeah.
And
I love
with that.
That is nice.
That's a never-ending journey.
Yeah.
So
correct.
Perfection is a destination people try to put for themselves that to me is unachievable.
Yeah. It's detrimental in some.
Improving every day is achievable.
Yeah.
So that was the whole mentality behind that.
I love that, and I could see how that would have been reflected in your journey as well. Because in the different things that you did, it was always how can I be challenged again? How can I be challenged again? And then realizing what was really your calling for you, which was to create that platform where other people are looking for that space where they can have their voices heard.
Yeah.
Which I think is amazing.
Yeah.
Like,
the funny thing is, all the things that I've done with no plan, like no vision of this is what I want it to be, were all the things that kind of worked out. Like even with
It's like that.
That was never supposed to be like a series. Like now we've done I think 15 events.
Wow.
That was never supposed to be a series of events. It was supposed to be like a one-off. Like see if
how
this works.
Yeah.
Yes.
guys, I hope you all are hearing this and are inspired by this.
Yes.
Unfortunately,
well, we have. Sorry about that. I just want to say we have Simone Michelle watching Tevin right now. She says watching from Jamaica. Big up Jamaica in the house. As you know, this is Island Girls, so you can view us from any of the islands in the region and beyond. So welcome to the show, Simone.
Welcome, Simone.
You were saying, Rubes?
Well, actually, Sam.
Yes, Sam.
Oh, yes, guys. So that's it for time. Sorry.
Yeah, we ran out of time.
But we learned so much.
But before we end, we want to just circle back a little bit and ask him, I mean, what do you have working on now? Is there anything new we can look out from you?
What's next question?
For sure. Well, Bohemian Room definitely.
Yes.
Before the end of the year,
Good.
I think you can definitely look forward to another Bohemian Room. In terms of the Guilty, we definitely have some more releases planned for this year.
Looking forward to tell us, we could come.
We also have actually been working on the new website.
Okay,
so
fantastic.
that is something that, some news that I have to share soon as well, but I don't want to give away too much. Right now.
Just a little.
Everything in its time.
Yeah.
Just a little
sprinkle.
Yeah.
And before we wrap up, Sam, tell the people how they can reach you online. They want to keep up with your work. They want to know when to come to Bohemian Room.
Yes.
Let the people know.
For sure. I mean, my personal handle for most or all my social platforms is just Tevin.Gill or Tevin Gill. You can just search that. And then on Instagram, all my pages are in my bio. You can search thegill.t or Bohemian Room TT. And then I also have my tour guide page, Gill Trips TT.
I like that.
Entrepreneur.
I know, right? Amazing.
And everything to just raise your vibration. I'm loving it.
Yes, everything really, as you say, facilitator, because when you think about psychologists as a facilitator for you to heal, so I think everything kind of
full circle.
Full circle into
facilitator
that.
was the word.
Yes, facilitator. That's what you are. That's your calling. When the African proverb asks you, "Who are you?"
Who are you?
I am a facilitator.
I like that.
So, guys, that is it for the Island Girl Spotlight.
Hell, you forget.
I was like, I have to do the dazzle with the spots, and the lights.
Yes, fine.
So
we still have more show for you guys, so do not go anywhere. Sam, where they going? Where are you going?
Nowhere.
You're not going a place.
Right?
Not a place.
Nowhere
Correct.
to go but here.
Yes.
Just get more comfortable on your couch.
Thank you very much.
Oh, you have to probably go and get a snack,
Yes.
a little drink of water.
Right?
We have Avrils. Cannot. This real
I had to call back Avrils. We gotta get more products.
It's so good.
But
So
guys,
stay tuned. We'll be right back after this.
Since they were on sale, Laura bought these umbrella shoes without thinking. Literally, without thinking. Hungry for deals? You'd better come and satisfy it at KFC before doing something crazy. 7 pieces of delicious chicken with a bucket of fries. The KFC Wow Bucket for $119.95.
Every day the same food. Your dog needs a change, right? Introducing the new Purina Dog Chow mouth-watering recipes and make their day with nutritious flavors that will be music to their ears. Hello, variety. Give them exciting mealtime experiences with Purina Dog Chow.
Your child is beginning to discover the world. It's time to let them explore. Clim 1 Plus contains calcium, iron, and vitamins that support their defenses, helping to promote a healthy immune system and normal growth. After all, your little explorer has the whole world to discover. Clim, your love, their future. Clim 1 Plus is not a breast milk substitute. It is specially suited from 1 year onward.
Yeah.
The system.
Bacchanal, talk about pressure. Talk about pressure. Talk about pressure. When I give them. Walk out, no blesser. Too expensive, no zessa. Some man dive in and swim whole day just to find this treasure. Say you want it. Special delight. I know what you like. Lick, 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 lick. Man, lick them lips like sugar down there. Sugar down there. Sugar down there. Taste so good, you want lime down there. Night and day, every night and day. Sweet girl. Anyway you see we ready. Anyway you see we ready. My dogs them pull up, guns them load up, not afraid for show up, no way. Anyway you see we ready. Anyway you see we ready. My dogs them pull up, guns them load up, not afraid for show up, no way. Long time me tell them so we ever ready, cause we love the formula and the energy. Better prepare for your one year. A lot of me no bother run up on me, bet you full up like a map. Bust big tune like guns where you send them in a cemetery. Lick couple shots at the end and see the remedy for jealousy. Beg the father for deliver me come.
We are back, y'all. We are back with more show for you guys. It's your Island Girls. I'm Crystal Kane.
I'm Smara Lalu.
I'm Ruby Paris.
And I'm Talia Alexander.
And of course, for guys' perspective today, we have the handsome and good-looking and kind of shy.
Listen.
7 girls in the house today. Big up you, boy. Big up you. Big up you. Looking a little red in inches, you know. Look at them. So, guys, if you're just joining us, we just spotlighted Tevin. We just found out all about him, all the great things that he has done and have been doing. Right? You can look him up on Instagram. It's what?
Tevin.Gill.
Tevin.Gill at Instagram. So check him out. But right now, you know, we had to get into the meat of the things. You know, we got to talk the things. Hey. Like Tal say, hard-hitting topics.
Hard-hitting topics.
Crystal.
We have to do it, you know. Yo, let's do that.
That is easy.
For hard-hitting topics.
I am not joining you because you know what my sister did to me. Chantal, I'm watching you, okay? That was dedicated to my sister.
Your sister was cracking up right now. But guys, we have a nice one today. Of course, we turn the show over to the men. We make it all about the men, all about their perspective, how they feel, etc., etc. And today's topic is... Only what it is,
Pressure, boy.
You tell us.
Me tell all you. Today's topic is how do men express true love.
True love, eh?
Right?
Not
True
just
love. And I know true love. And many people might be like, why? Because most women probably think like how we do. No, they don't.
No.
They don't. And it was a shock to moi. It was a shock to me. I put it in the caption today. So a man said in an article that I read, he said, I can sleep with her. I can marry her. I can even take care of her. But love... that's something else. That blew my mind.
Yeah, that actually
blew my mind.
Sorry, no judgment, of course, but I just feel like when you give all that commitment, and I mean, for women, especially in a society where we promote like, marriage and family building and, you know, unionship with your partner and that person being your teammate, for them to then realize, oh, you could commit to all those things and still not love me.
Still not be in love.
In love with me.
You can
like,
have love for them. You can love them, but you're not in love with your wife, bro.
That's scary.
It is a little scary. Because you're talking about investing your time in someone. This is the woman I'm talking about now, thinking that this man loves you because he's doing all these things for you. But he loves you. He has love for you, but the man is not in love with you. So it begs the question, what does it really mean for a man to truly be in love? And if so, how does he express it? How does one really know?
Like really in love.
Yeah, that's why we bring it up.
Really in love.
That's why we bring it. Seven, tell us.
Ladies,
we want to know.
I just want to make sure, because I'm not going to say my boys had a fixie hat one time. So you're in the hot seat, Tevin.
Did he pull it down already?
Right?
You in the hot seat to represent the men's perspective. That's Tevin. So
that's this hot right now.
So today's show is really about answering that question as best as we could, asking more questions, exploring it, but also we want to hear from you all in the chat rooms. The guys especially, we know you're all vocal.
A man here now about scary hours.
Oh Lord, you see? Because tell them to go to the YouTube too. We want to hear from you.
Go and click the link in my story.
Hey. Right, but here, someone told me in person, Crystal, a man, of course, falling in love with a woman is like Seven said, the scariest thing for a man to do. Yeah. And I'm like, get that falling in love is scary. You know, scary. You're putting yourself out there, you're vulnerable. But why is it so intense for you all? And he says it's literally like giving your life, taking your life and handing it to someone else where you are no longer in control. And that resonated. That resonated.
You know, I never looked at it from that perspective.
Yeah,
100%.
In a society that teaches men not to cry, not to emote, be in control, provide, take care. They have to be the ones holding the reins at all times. You know what it is to give somebody else the reins?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And then you have your friends and you should have your wrap around your finger, boy.
Thank you. And you, and we
your sim, if you're too emotional,
Right,
if you're too lovey-dovey.
correct.
All in these crazy
And we've all seen a man who has gotten his heart broken.
They don't bounce
take
back.
it
It's
at all.
the worst.
If they ever bounce back.
Man can't take horn.
No.
Man cannot take horn.
Hold on.
You all know
Why
that.
we say why we just perpetuate this man can't take horn thing? Like if woman just take horn.
No, I do that.
People don't like their
I think it was more from the perspective of men when they do take that risk and of vulnerability and they actually fall for someone and they genuinely say, you know what, I'll give this person 100%. They never expect that person might perhaps behave in a way that they may have done previously. They never expect to be on the receiving end of their own behavior that they've done to other people.
Yeah, it's true, you know.
Especially when they actually fall in love.
Yeah.
And that's when they'll be like, man can't take on.
Yeah. a friend of mine actually said, I am the one that does the horning.
Yeah.
Right? They don't horn me. And I was like, bro, don't boast.
We don't rate that. Fellas, we don't rate that.
No.
We don't promote that.
Exactly. Thank you, Tavin.
Just 1 second. Keegan has a really good question where he's
What does he
asking,
say?
you know, but what is love? Or how does being in love, what does being in love mean? Is there a definition?
Well, that's what we're going to get into.
That's what we need to get into.
Yes.
That is what we're going to get into. Baby, don't hurt me. Don't hurt me. That's what we're going to get into. What does love mean? And of course, it's going to differ from person to person. Your definition of love may very well differ from mine and so on and so forth. But what we really want and who we really want to hear from is the lovely Tevin. Because Tevin, you're representing the men today. No pressure. Spotlight. But you're represent the men in the audience today. What does love mean for you? And tell us, what does it mean for a man to really and truly love a woman? Be in love with a woman in your point of view.
So I think the first thing I have to answer is what is love? You know what I mean? I see all they use their true love. You know what I mean? So I think that's the first thing to really get down to, because I think man or woman, a person could only love from their understanding of love. A place of their understanding of love. You know what I mean? So whatever in your mind love is to you, whatever you see as love growing up, you know, you might just see daddy bringing gifts to mommy and something like that, or you know, it might be sorry guys,
he is so cold with the jacket on, and the rest of us are burning up.
Come on, it's hot.
But I'm direct.
Yeah, he really is. I feel it like right here.
You know, like I think only from what you understand love to be, you could really show that to somebody. Understand? If you don't even have that love for yourself, who's yet now you can't
pour from another.
Thousands.
So that's the first thing. You know, and again, I don't have to generalize because I can only speak from my experience and my perspective. But I know people like to go down the general roads of love languages and these type of things. But I think when a man really, really in love with somebody, boy, it's like it's like a kind of surrender. You know, they become more important than or their priorities, you prioritize them. So some things that are important to them might become more important to you than things that are important to you.
Yes.
Because their happiness is now something that you care about and that you feel like is in your hands, your responsibility. So I think, you know, that's one way, like being able to really sacrifice things that you want for that person. That's one way. I think males in general too, you know, just because of how we were brought up, again, do like to generalize, but I just say like the general gender roles, you know, of males is being the protector and the provider and that kind of thing. So I think from a general point of view, that is how men grow up thinking to is the way to kind of show that love, you know, to show that or prove that you could protect the lady or that you could provide, and that's why you see like when some fellas can't provide, or you know they're in a situation that they feel a certain type of, even if they're in a loving relationship, you know, they might feel lesser than because you're not able to do the things that in your mind you're telling yourself it's how I'm supposed to do. You know what I mean?
So it becomes part of it becomes for a man, and it becomes part of the identity almost, because they take it to heart that they want to provide for the person. So it's like it breaks down their own security as well.
Correct, you know what I mean?
And that's when a lot of men feel emasculated in relationships, and even though the woman is like, no, but I'm supporting you, you know, and you see it as it's 50-50, or I holding you up, this is just your downtime, and I okay now, so I here for you, and then it will see so and stuff.
And that's how it should be, right?
Yeah.
But you see some fellas, them scared to be a passenger prince. I tell you, because they...
Oh, look again, clap again.
when they get production, clap,
I feel we're going to have to get a camera for the tech team.
When they get production, clap, yeah, spitting bars for sure. But no, like some fellas afraid to be a passenger prince because they do like that perception, you know, of you know, your woman driving, you know. And dog, that's like, come on.
No, especially for a hard time, because that's not the person's fault that we're in this predicament. You understand? So, but we get in there, but we just want to understand. This is the understanding segment here, so continue on, you know.
Yeah. So, and I would tie that whole like I said, providing and protecting into access service, because I think that's the major one for all males. I'm going to say all males, but for myself, like I think access service is the big one, because again, you want to prove that you could be there, you want to prove that you could, even if it's small things, you know. Might be killing a cockroach.
Hey, that's a big one.
It might be
a cockroach for me.
You know, it might even be like little things like leaving the toilet sit down. You know, you might be a man, you grew up or you're accustomed to living on your own, and you know, it's just these little thoughtful things that you can do as well. That will, you know, that again, it's not for you. It's for them. So I think access service is a big one. And not on no like love languages and just generally speaking, I think males like to prove that they could do or be there for you. You know, it could be again, like you say, in down times where is the female might be in the downtime, and you know, a man might feel good to be able to step up in that situation and you know, be there for her. It could be something as simple as a bad time, you know, you had a passing in the family or something, to be able to be there for them and show up, showing up. That is, that is the day, showing up. I think that's it, showing up consistently.
Ooh, that's a big word.
So showing up consistently for that person, investing in them, making sacrifices for them. And when I say investing in them, I don't just mean like monetary, like it could be that they starting up a business and you supporting them with that and helping them do things that they would have to pay for, you know what I mean? Like helping lighten the load. Lighten the load is our next good one, but
Like
being able to lighten her load is, you know, ways that I think.
Oh, this is a really nice comment as well.
I was now about to say stick up in there, Tavin. I'm looking at Trevon's name. Sorry. Tavin and Rubies. What are they saying?
Oh, Trevon was saying, hello, man, don't tolerate horn.
They don't tolerate it. They're not saying they don't tolerate.
That is true. And then Firewolfman backed that up by saying, I repeat my sentiment from last show. A horn is a horn only when it take it on. Trevon said, black men don't cheat.
We all know that's a lie.
Listen, people do things whether they're hot men, women, black, white, Chinese, no matter. John Smith said, love is often shaped by one's personality, cultural background, personal experiences, and I guess now social media.
Oh yeah, that's a big one.
Yes. Not to mention childhood. Yes, big one.
I mean, we are all products of our environment,
Absolutely.
right?
And so we choose it differently. So
but then our environment now feels like it's also social media. That's what.
But television was the social media back then.
Correct.
Cable TV
we
and all of
we have Keeks in the house,
Hello.
Big up you, Keeks.
He said that passenger Prince roll nice.
but that's second
Men afraid of having it thrown in their face.
Honestly,
because
women,
your brethren self.
Yeah.
The same brethren. Yes. Who's going and do that?
Yeah, that's true.
What were you saying, Tals?
No, I was saying, okay, we're going to split it between what he said because he has a good point there too as well, right? On one end, women, sometimes we keep records of wrongs, and that is wrong. When obviously, if the man knows us well enough, then he'll understand, okay, she just venting. Don't take it personal, but sometimes that's not always the case.
Yeah.
Guys, it really attacks. The words are powerful, right? So that's one part of it there. But I like what he said here too. I think, guys, we want you to be strong on your own too, because sometimes friends will give you the wrong advice as well. And we need to know that you could differentiate between both, because that is a scary place for us to be, where we are subject to what your friend's opinion is. You understand? So it's a give and take thing for me.
And one last comment with Trevor say, well, you get this man, boy, you know quote the Bible there. Tevin, I'm listening to you, and I just had to ask, like, how does a guy know if he's truly in love or if it's just infatuation?
I can't talk for all the guys. I can only talk for me.
Well, we just want to hear.
We also want to throw some at you too to see how you feel about it.
I mean, for me, this one controversial.
Talk the things.
For me, I feel like is a feeling.
Right.
Like, it's something that me personally I had to feel, and if I'm not feeling that, which I also think is kind of bad. I don't say bad, but I don't think that's an accurate
description.
Right. When you say
indicator of love, because you can feel some feeling transient, you know what I'm saying?
Yes.
So they can feel something now, and you don't want to feel that a month down the line, 2 months down the line, a year, 10 years, you know what I'm saying? But for me, is at least like I say, it's something I had to feel.
And describe that feeling to us, because in the beginning, you gotta get into it, because you will record Tevin. Eat a grape, Tevin. Eat a grape. Moisten him out a little bit.
No, the man make me already. I feel under him.
Let me hear what Talia saying.
He's feeling like if you're going to break some broco there. I feel like that. But that's okay, man.
Whether you break two
it's a difficult thing to describe.
Is it like
what goes on Girl Talk? Stays on Girl Talk.
Yes, only movie thing that you hear in your life, the fuzzy, warm fuzziness and all them things.
Listen, no, we getting deeper than that. We getting deeper than that.
Because
you said it's a feeling, sorry, Roots. You said it's a feeling. But what difference you must how you know? Hold on. What does that versus how you know that feeling? How do you differentiate between the feeling that makes you want to take care of her, mind her, support her, go all out, stay with her for 10 years and never marry her? You understand? But then you break up. But then you break up. Hold on, you break up. You meet the next girl, and then 2 months you're married. So differentiate the two feelings.
You see when I say hold your record around?
Differentiate the two feelings, because you have this one feeling that making you mind the woman practically. You do everything for her except marrying her.
Right. So
but then in 2 months you marry the woman. What's the feeling?
True. Yes.
I just saying for me, it's something I had to feel. And to answer the question of what the feeling is, I guess if I had to put it in the simplest form, is a freedom that I could be completely myself.
He hit it. I wanted to see if you was gonna get it.
Set that table one more time.
I wanted to see if you was gonna get it.
But not just me, but you could also be completely yourself.
Yes.
And so, that to me already is bring out kind of level of bliss.
Yeah, 100%.
You do have to.
100%.
You know, if you ever find, if you ever find somebody, you do have to pretend with something.
Yes.
That's a real, like, it's a relief. It's a refreshing feeling.
Yeah.
So I think that is the simplest way I'll put it.
Just to add to what you said, I read something online. It was a forum with men, and one of them said something that was pertinent to me. When you get the producer, private joke. Inside joke.
It's a reverse.
Something that was pertinent to me. The man said, love is the highest form of friendship.
It is.
Right? The highest. So you have your best friend, your bestie, all you meet when all you're small and you could do anything, you laugh, you do everything together. This person knows you inside out. But it's your bestie.
And no
it's
judgment.
platonic.
Yeah.
Fast forward to adulthood, you meet someone just like that.
Yeah.
Just like your bestie, feeling like home. You know? But you're romantically involved with them.
Yeah.
Best feeling ever.
Yeah.
Because
Yes.
you're crazy. It's not. They're not put off by your crazy, and vice versa. And you could be crazy together.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's the highest form of friendship, and he is so correct. I wanted. I was, that's why I was pushing you. I wanted to see. You know. Not really, but every man that I encountered who said like they found the one, it's like
freedom.
that woman makes him feel like he can just be himself, no matter how weird, crazy, quirky,
even
all
insecure,
insecure, vulnerable. All his flaws could be on full display. Like I like to say, his insides is out on the table, and she will take care of those intestines. You know, she'll make sure that nothing.
No judgment.
You know what I mean? And she's got that. Like that is how a man knows.
And vice versa, right?
Vice versa.
Yeah.
It's interesting too because, like I said, that might be the feeling for me. But even in the relationships that I rate, that I have seen, you know, amongst my friends and things like that, there's always that factor in a relationship where, you know, those two people, they locked in a different kind of way. You know what I mean? And his show, like his show is radiate, is emanate. And that's why you could be like, yeah, but them, you know, like very rarely has have that moment where it's be like, yeah,
they love each other.
They have it now.
They have it.
Yeah, they have
Let's
it.
see what they say now.
Yes, I was not about to say. I just wanted to tap in.
Yes, you.
Simone said, consideration and thoughtfulness goes such a long way. It's often the smallest things or actions that make the greatest impact. Totally agree. Trevor said, just saying earlier, just remember Flambeau 2024. June 29, 10 acts, 1 stage.
Okay. Yes, all right.
We got you. John Smith said, the feeling of home.
Yes.
The ability to be truly vulnerable without reproach.
Well said, John, and welcome to the show.
That is it, John.
Is this
Oh my goodness.
Planet Earth said there's no baggage in the new relationship and the previous. This is, I guess, the answer. If you're with someone for 10 years and not married and then you break up and get married to the next person, there's no baggage in a new relationship, and the previous girl would have trained them well, making it a smoother journey to love. Sucks, but reality.
That is facts. Facts.
You know, growing up, my friends used to say, we had this thing where men fall in love with now, women fall in love with potential. And, you know, something you said earlier about, you know, you get that feeling and then sometimes 5 months down the line, the feeling might change, or like a week down the line, the feeling will change again. And you know if it's a feeling that is genuine when it's sustained. And my aunt, who's been married to her husband for like something crazy, like 46 years or something. I asked her, you know, how do you and uncle like keep it, like how do you, she's like, you know, Ruby, there are days when I don't like him as a person, but I choose to love him every day because he's my best
100%.
friend. And she said, you know, Ruby, you don't judge your friends the way you judge your partner. If you don't enter a partnership with a foundation in friendship, you're going to hold them up to a standard that is unachievable.
Facts.
And
That
just
is
seeing them for who they are.
We better bring Auntie on the show.
Listen, Auntie's been dropping those.
I think as you said that, the first word that came to my mind was commitment.
Yes.
That is the true essence of love. Because the thing is, the feelings can come high and low. But if the person has shown you everything that it is to set up a good friendship in the beginning, you have to remember that. It takes maturity, spiritual maturity, to remember that in times of trial. Because the older folks, they got it. That's why they could last so long, how much years they've been together. It's not because everything was perfect. They went through the highs and lows. Believe me. But again, when you get advice from people who have been through it, so you know what to expect when it comes to love, because commitment takes it.
On that topic, I know going to say something, but I now realize, boy, that's not really true. I was going to say, you know, when a man fighting for the relationship, like he really trying to, you know, make it work, that's a sign. But then I really remember, but it has some fellas out there.
They will try their hardest.
Yeah, they go fight back for it, get back and fumble it still.
Same way.
So
it depends.
Yeah, I mean, I still believe fighting fit is a big thing.
It's a great indicator.
But it always, again, is not always accurate.
Also, you know, one of my best friends, when she starts dating, she tells the guy, don't introduce me to an energy you cannot maintain.
Yeah.
Because for her, it's like
Instagram caption.
Absolutely. But for her, it's on the basis of men generally present their best when they first meet you. And for her, it's like, I don't care for all that. Just show me who you are.
Yeah, because that's going to come out at some point.
If you're afraid to, then it's probably because our energies are not meant to connect in this way. Which goes back to you saying, you know, that freedom to just be and just relax and keep it stripped back. And whoever you are on that day is who you are, and they will just boost you up, or they will meet you at the same vibration.
One thing I can't stand is wasted time. Do not waste my time, Sue. Right? Let me see everything up front. I don't mind. I want to see the bad habits. I want to see everything up front. But as someone who is not judgmental, I tend to, I know I make people feel comfortable generally because listen, that's not who I am. You're gonna see my flaws all the time. I cannot pretend. So that when you're around me, you're gonna eventually just be yourself. I like to see everything up front. Let me know if I could deal with your mess. And then I will make an informed decision. I don't care for all the frills and the bells and the whistles.
I think that's what makes the topic so scary when you give the quote of the guy, because he's literally saying, I can marry the person, I could do all these other things, but love, and then you feel like, wow, like there are really people like that out there. But and remember, it's a risky thing for not just men, but women as well, because you put their hearts out there.
So I always think like, I always say or think that men are trained into duty, like when in our Caribbean context, specifically, how much people are trained to love or taught to love in a relaxed way. You know, it's always two people coming together to we building the family, we doing this. So you have check boxes that you check in to make sure that, you know, certain things happen. So where women or some women maybe coming into it with love and saying, okay, I'm looking to build with this man. This man is thinking, well, it's my time now, so she want me, so all right, why not? So there's no necessarily that they have to love you, but you are a decent woman enough that they can provide and do the right thing and be dutiful to you. You know, and so it definitely is scary for both people, because you'd believe whatever you're going into it with your intentions, you know. And it have a lot of scam artists of the heart.
She has me thinking about another topic now. Men who are in love with women that they cannot present to the world. Sorry, but my mind went there. You know, you love like that, but for some reason, maybe you know, some people could be shallow. Maybe you don't find her attractive enough. It could be cultural. It could be maybe she have 2-3 kids or whatever. But he loved like dove. But he refuses to, you know, that's another topic. That's another get quiet. Tell me now you're quiet, so
I know, I listening to the perspective of the ladies.
That's another topic for another time.
All
right. That's a different topic. But guys, before we just have about 15 more minutes on this topic, let's go into some of the foolproof or surefire ways that a man could who is truly in love would actually express it. And we did a little research, you know what I'm saying? I mean, Tevin said it in so many words, like someone that you can truly be yourself with. And this resonates. Just to add to it, a man that can actually say freely, I love you. As simple as that. Remember, you say men are simple.
No, pause. Just think about it.
I wouldn't say that's superly accurate, because now in this day and age, real people learn to say I love you.
Right.
Like they've learned how to say it, but
I want to hear what that is about.
Plenty people learn to say it.
Tell us about that.
I feel like learning to say I love you is a learned trait amongst men, because
So you don't think saying I love you is a huge step for men? Because I know a lot of men can say, yeah, I love you, I love you, I love you. And you can tell intuitively a woman can know when a man means it. Yeah. But when a man really that I love you is backed by some types of emotions and feelings and stuff. That is what we're talking about too. Not the casual
love you
3-word sentence.
No.
It's that real I love you. Emotionally invested I love you. Gonna freaking burn the world down for you. I love you. That's the one we're talking about. You know?
I don't know, boy.
Some men don't say that ish.
And why?
Until they really truly mean it.
He's a good listener, ladies.
I don't feel like I say, I just do think some people grow up like that. Like, some people might not have grown up in households where even in the family they're saying I love you.
Yeah.
So
which is why when they say it means so much.
Yeah, but if you grow up like that, not having that, or not getting that training, let's say, right? It's going to be more difficult for you, even when you have the feelings, to be able to see it because you don't even have a relationship with the words.
Right.
You know what I mean?
That's a good point. That is a good point.
You don't even have a relationship with how to express what you're feeling because you might have grown up in a scenario where showing love might be something else. Showing love might be teasing.
Yes.
You know what I mean? So I can tease you. Yeah. And what I'm trying to evoke is
I love you.
What I'm feeling.
Yeah.
But I don't have the words to express it in a way that is.
Yeah.
So would you say that
peacock is a thing we do
a lot? Love, all
the
different examples. I don't know why Tobagos get a
So would you say that you relate to that? Are you the type of man that can actually say I love you?
Boy.
That's perfect. That's perfect, Tevin. Because my next question is, as someone who struggles with those 3 words, which we know is so weighted that everybody, most people have issues with saying it, even women.
Yeah.
So someone like yourself who has issues with that 3-word sentence, how would you convey to your girl, whom you are deeply and passionately in love with, how would you convey that love to her with words? We already went through the acts of service and the different love languages, and we know that you can show her. But if you are to convey to her so that she can have the satisfaction of hearing it, because sometimes a woman just needs to hear.
Yes.
Right? How would you convey this to her as someone who does not have a great relationship with those 3 words? How would you iterate to her that you love her?
I gotta cut a little flick on the emotions vibe. I'm joking. But I don't know, boy. I mean, in terms of words, like nothing. I don't think there's any kind of words that could equate to the true words. You know,
like some men go say it like, I love you, girl. They say with a little anger to still maintain their toughness, Girl, I love you, girl.
Or they'll even say something as simple as, come here. Yeah. And that's really for them to just be like, they might be a physical touch person as opposed to saying the words. They probably grew up in a family where they'll give a hug or they will give you a high five or they'll like slap your bum and they might be like, I'll send you a text.
But here's my question to the ladies, right? What is the attachment? I'm not saying that, I'm not against saying the true words. I'm just saying, like, what is the attachment to the true words that
it's an absolution
that cannot be brought or shown by anything else?
It's an absolution. There's nothing like actually hearing it. Of course, it's great to see it, feel it, and all that, see it manifested in whatever way you choose. But
the affirmation.
And Ruby, I seen you want to chime in here. Yes. But it really does help for anyone, male or female, to hear those words. You know what I mean? Even if they're seeing it every day, it takes a lot of guts to say it, right? Yeah. And it is just affirming.
It is
to hear it. Talk to us, Ruth.
Because I was just gonna say, I think I can't speak on behalf of all women, of course, but I know for myself, I've had a lot of loss in my life, and a lot of people feel inclined to say all the things they never said after someone has passed. Right. And to me, I pride myself as someone who compliments people to their face whilst they're here. Because when they're gone, they can't, it doesn't mean anything anymore. And it angers me because it's like, why didn't you say those things before? They would have loved to know that's how you felt about them. So for me, when someone says they love me, and then they back that up with action, quality time. I mean, I'm not even much of a love language person. I'm not committed to them. I believe they blend into each other based on what you've experienced in your upbringing. But I do believe when someone says they love me and it's backed up by when they show up for me, even by just checking in and just saying, hey, how are you going? How are things going today? For me, those are all other forms of affirming their love. So that when they say they love me, it's like, yes, I feel it. I know it. I receive it. But you saying that just like is the pinnacle. It's like the cherry on top of like all the extra things you did to back up that statement. So if I was to die tonight or die tomorrow, just know your chest clear.
I think I will just touch on the part that, okay, like let me say if you're getting in an argument and you say something really mean and it hurts the person, or like when I talked about women who bring up wrongs all the time, how it affects men. My opinion is that words are very powerful. It's not as light as people think it are. They are. No. In the same way, it goes for love. When somebody says, I love you, especially when you know that it's hard and it's coming from them, that is going to touch in ways that you have no clue. So, yes, on one end, you probably didn't grow up in a certain situation where you saw those things as well. But I always like to use the talk about when you go to do a work. Or if you're going to school, you learn things. You know you need to do all these things to get a job, and you do it because you know you have to. And sometimes that is missing in relationships because you have to. It does take effort. If you don't know something, you learn something. And that in itself, seeing somebody try, that is worth everything. You know,
try and then tell.
What were you gonna say?
Effort is sexy.
Effort is underrated.
But then,
sexy.
you know, there's the whole thing of, does someone see your effort? Because if that person is accustomed to
seeing love differently
and probably had somebody that could, you know, that had like real money that's shelling on them, and they're getting real gifts, real fly here, dinner there, and you know you don't have that same level, and your love is simple. In I'll bring a little chocolate for you. I'll bring a little, or whatever is your favorite meal, or if it's your favorite drink or whatever, and I just bring it and say, hey, how you going? Think this for you, whatever, a little card, a little note. You know, these things it's like different. So it would be like, okay, does this person now understand that this is my love. Or this is love, you know? Because someone told me once that you can't always love the way you want to love. You have to love in the way that the person receives that love.
And that's also a learning curve.
That is a learning curve, right? Now, some people may expect there's a time frame in which certain things can happen. What's the time frame within? Because it ties into when you say wasting my time, right? What is the time frame do you expect that somebody acts right by? Or, like, is there a time frame for these things?
What's your I love you time frame?
I don't know.
Let me hear
That's
this.
for me. I don't know. I'm not.
To hear that.
So personally, I'm not the type of woman that would be like, there's a time for this, like 3 months of dating before this. I'm not that type of. That's nonsense. I think it's all a feeling, and I think we all intuitively, as women, know when someone is wasting our time. But because we so love like dove, we try to hang in there and see if they're gonna change. Woman, when someone shows you who they are, believe that, right? And be strong enough to be like, okay, this may not be the right man for me. I'm gonna have to walk away. It's hard to freaking do when you are so emotionally invested, but ultimately, if you love yourself, and it all depends on the level of healing that you're at as well. You can see things for what it is, know what it is, and be like, bro, I really love this man, but I had to walk away.
I wish men did this.
So in answer to your question, Tevin, there's no time frame to know when somebody will, like, you should tell me you love me in 2 months. Why? But if he can't even stand you, he's going to tell you he loves you. There's no time frame. Agreed. But there's a feeling, like you said, based on how that interaction and relationship is going. By now, you'll be like, okay, That we say like some women, 7 years, no ring.
No, because honestly,
don't do my dad. No, but what kind of 7 years?
What do you mean?
I have friends together 12 years and I'm married. Like, what kind of 7 years you talking?
My love, everybody wants to be married.
It could be 7, it could be 12, it could be
Okay.
15. I think I'm saying if you are in a committed relationship, not no on and off, not you're living together, you have kids together, you have mortgages together, maybe you're paying bills together. You're doing everything that a married person would do.
I think,
but you're not actually married.
There's a point I want to make.
He's not gonna marry you.
Remember last week we spoke about this.
That's the man who loves you. That's the man who loves you, will take care of you, mind your children, but he not marrying you because he don't love you.
So is marriage your final frontier?
Exactly.
For many women, yes. What's that, House?
I want to share this before.
Sorry,
stick up a minute because I know you have a good point, right? I just want to talk about this. Now, last week we touched on this a little bit. Remember, we were talking about which one would you prefer if it was excitement or stability? And you realize most, not all, but most of us said stability. That is something that I would like guys to understand.
I say excitement.
Women love that. That secures the person to adjust back, whether they decide that they want to be married or not. What shakes a woman is if she starts to feel like something is shaky here, it's unstable, or there's no growth, or something of that nature. It threatens, because like with me, when I just show myself out there for that part, right? I was a runner. Right?
She's a runner.
I was a runner. I was like, runaway bride like Julia Roberts. I would run because if I feel like you're going to leave, I would take front. Right. And it's because again, I grew up with a lot of men in my life and I had to break down that. But by the time I get that instance, I would take front. Now, it may not have been that, but if I just get a sign, so it was something I had to work on. But that's what it goes back down to stability. Once a woman feels like, wow, I feel safe.
Secure.
It gets her there, you know.
Yeah.
No doubt. Telling you.
I just want to jump to the comments quickly.
Yes, please.
What was the last one I read?
After he's oh gosh, there's plenty, you know, after the baggage comment, riding planet Earth.
They said Nadi said
Nandez or Nans.
Right, Nandez said he's a good listener, ladies.
Yeah,
that's right.
Yeah,
he's a great participant as well. Trevor said clap it, clap. Fire Wolfman said he said it's not what you say, but how you say it. Also the actions that come with it. Agreed.
Yeah, agreed.
Riding Planet Earth said words mean nothing in love. Actions is everything.
This is true, but women love to hear that affirmation of love.
So
they just love to hear it.
Like, what is the, for you, what is the weight of actions to words?
Well, sorry, he asking me or?
Yes. Well, the table. I don't want to make it seem like a target anyone.
Sam, you
the table.
Well, I have trauma. So
don't we all?
Girl, bless you for sharing. Bless you for sharing.
So I could be a little daft,
right?
So sometimes in that way, that actions I might be blind or not believe what I'm seeing, and then when I hear the words, then it causes me to pause and evaluate how true is this based on your actions. So it helps me to put in perspective everything that you've been doing, because I'm a busybody. I'm always going. So a lot of things I may not notice, right? Because I might just be, okay, cool. But seeing it makes me think, if you tell me you love me now, I'm like, wow, you love me?
You sure?
Don't ask if you're sure, you know.
I know, I'd be like, yes, I would be like, you sure?
No, stop.
Don't easy. No.
Don't be girl. A man telling you unprompted that they love you, and you gonna ask him if he's sure?
Yes.
You have to be sure. I'm manipulative.
I have to make sure you sure you choosing this. All right, cool. Now I have to be like, all right, what has he shown you, Samara? To justify what he's saying right now. And then I'm like, oh yeah, he was there for me. He bring a little lunch. He fixed my car.
So wait, was he saying that all the time?
I say okay, you know what I mean? Like, I just be blind. So I just like, wow, yeah boy.
Man, there's change
so now I
just,
I can get tired and go, you smile and has to take this. I'm like, okay, all right.
I think the words just solidify everything. It ties everything in. You're seeing all that he's doing, you know. But when he actually says it, it just solidifies everything for the typical woman.
So
You know?
is there words that a man can use outside of I love you
Nah, boy, I doubt.
that could still
Embody.
evoke or
But you said
tell
it
him
earlier.
so
Like what,
no,
honey?
the reason
A
I
real
ask,
check
right, the reason
for
I
you?
ask is because I feel like it have words that men use to
indicate.
What are some
to-
examples?
I mean, unless you're being direct.
Like the current.
That's the thing. Not
Nah,
everybody
say
can be
you're
that.
hungry.
I feel like it have words that men
That's
use
Yeah.
to make you know that, hey, I hear for you.
Yeah.
I
it's
could
true.
actually,
And
I could
that's
actually
it.
test
When he
that.
says I hear for you,
Um,
that is his equivalent.
like for instance, if someone says,
You know what I mean? And I mean, like I
make me
said,
feel like
that's not
home.
necessarily a clear or direct
I love you.
statement
these
of
words.
intentions,
Yeah.
which I think is different, which I think is also something that needs to be done. Like, even if you're not using the words I love you, you should be able to make your intentions clear and known.
Absolutely.
You know, but I just asking, you know, just for
Yeah.
All right. So
devil's
Sam,
advocate. What, like, do you all feel like there are words that can still make
Not
you
to me.
feel like, all right, now understand that he here for more?
Yeah.
No, because,
I think I got you. I'm here for you. I care for you. Like those things.
I
could
care
be-
for you is
that's all the time we
I
have
want
for
them
this
to go
topic.
too.
That's a
We're
big
gonna
one.
put 5 more minutes on the clock.
please, yes.
Right,
It's
to wrap
fun,
this
but
one
it
up.
doesn't exactly say the same thing.
No fear.
Because somebody could care for you, but doesn't mean they're in love with you. And there's true love for you. It could be I love you like a sister.
I love
care
it. I
for
like
you
it.
We
like a
started this
cowboy.
conversation with that.
You
A man
know?
could do a lot for
Right,
you,
right,
everything
right.
for you, and still not be
in love.
passionately in love with you.
I think it's intuition. Like with me, if I date someone and we see I could just get right off the bat, this person is not the most vocal, right? And then they come to me and they say, "You make me feel like home."
Yeah.
I will take that because I
That,
know
yes.
them.
I will
That
take
was
that
it
one,
depends on the
for sure.
relationship. Because like I say, you know.
So it's all subjective.
I'm sorry,
Did you watch
guys.
the episode? No?
I really love you.
Yeah.
I am very openly a loving person. Like I love you.
Yes, you
I'm a
She's a
hopeless
lover
lover
girl.
girl.
Yeah.
I am the hugs. I am the gifts. I am the acts of service. I'm telling you how
Forehead
much
kisses
you
like
mean.
that.
What? You kiss my forehead. I love you.
That's like sweetheart. That's like my baby.
I
That's
am that.
Because that frontal lobe, you're good enough.
I'm done. I am done. Let's go home.
In fact, I want to say that is part of my contract. You must kiss my forehead.
Oh,
Because-
yes.
I don't know what it is, boy.
Policy
but I
always
realize
is to get
ladies
into
are
men.
forehead kiss.
Yeah, that's that.
Fellas are putting all your on game. Kiss her forehead tonight is the night before the holiday. Kiss her forehead tonight and see what happens.
I think it's that third eye kind of thing. Like, you know, there's an energy
You can't just
there.
kiss here. You can't kiss here because I feel like you missed the point. And right here.
Allow me to answer his question.
Before you kiss have our powers.
No, no.
Have our
Seven, we're training these men to do, boy.
all you're telling them.
So, Tavin, allow me to answer your questions because the ladies answered your question. For me, I'll tell you why. I am not someone that says I love you. Yeah, it is very hard to get to my very gooey, mushy center, right? I'm a hard nut to crack. I not just a runner, but I just like I nut on you, though. I have my own ish going on.
You're fighting the love.
Not fighting at all.
No, not physically,
I'm
but you're
happy.
fighting the love.
No, I'm not fighting it. I used to. I'm not fighting a thing now. I am happy in or out of a relationship. I've learned how to make myself happy. Like, I'm very content and really, I have to say, I'm real good.
Yeah.
But because I know how difficult it is for me to say those 3 words to anyone that I'm with, let me tell you something.
That'll come real good.
Right? You had to come real good. So I can resonate with the man that is who has an aversion to saying the words.
Right.
So when he comes and he says it now, well then it really will mean quite a lot.
Yeah.
Coupled with all the actions I'm seeing, coupled with that intensity, because I've been in relationships where I've been fully and completely loved. You know what I mean? So I know what that feels like, and I know where it comes from. So I feel like for a woman, I wouldn't say I need to hear it, but I know what it takes from me to say it.
Right.
So dealing with someone and knowing intrinsically who they are, if they come and they say that, I'll be like, well, all right. Then we do the thing. You know?
So for the fun of it, what would you say if everybody had to give like what is their love language type of thing? What would you say that you would
My
receive,
love
yeah.
language has always been words of affirmation.
Right.
Okay.
So hence why I would prefer to hear it. I love the actions and everything, but I will see it anyway.
Yeah.
You can't hide. I will
Yes.
always see it in your actions. But for me, words of encouragement, words of affirmation, words of love. I am a words person.
Yes.
So just me, not women, just me.
Yeah.
I would prefer that.
What about you, Sam?
Words of affirmation and quality time. Those two things
Hand in
are
hand.
it for me.
Girl after my own
Yes.
right?
Yeah.
But guys, we gave this a little
gave 5
extra
minutes,
time,
okay.
but we didn't get a chance to touch on all the points. So quickly, I will go down 4 major ways that we research that a man can truly show how he loves a woman, and I think these 4 is like the best of all because we had like 15.
Yeah.
But these are I'll just do the 4. Simply saying I love you, which we just explored, right? Yeah, we getting clap in the back there. Yeah. Simply saying it because we know it's not easy for a lot of men to say. Offering tokens of affection, we covered that in a way, right? You did just clap in the back there. We didn't touch on this one. PDA, physical displays of affection.
I'm not that girl.
You know what I mean? The whole and men, a lot of men not like that.
Friends, I can't do it with my man
I
like that.
personally,
You have to have me real deep.
yes, you see,
Holding your hand.
so I'm not a PDA person.
Yeah,
Out
that's
in
more
public,
fun.
Even then, it's limited.
right?
Simply.
So at the end of the day, PDA is a big thing for men. He just say, he had to be in real deep to get to
I
that
don't know
point.
for sure. I don't know for sure.
For sure,
Yes.
for sure.
So when you're doing it is love like that. You know? And the last one, introducing the woman to his family. That's a huge one. Right?
I don't know, boy.
You don't know.
Caribbean men, you know.
Yeah.
we had all them Caribbean men in a different wavelength.
Looking so good, boy. Wait, what?
Some people introduce their families like
willy-nilly.
Like,
Like we at the beach.
Yeah.
In the first 2
I
weeks,
come in to meet you with
you
so-and-so
know.
at the beach. We come into line.
in the first week is I
Done.
love you, in the second week I meet your mother.
Yeah, exactly that.
Like,
Yes. But
Because of marriage.
But before we wrap it up, guys, Rubes, take us to the end of the chat. Let's hear what people
great.
say. We can't ignore people.
Not at
Absolutely
all.
not. So Simone said, I can agree some people won't say it, but they'll show it more through their actions. But I agree that if they do say it in a case they don't usually do, then it's possible it means more. Nanda said, you're hungry.
That's
as an
a way.
indicator
You're hungry,
of
yeah.
other ways men can say they love you.
Typical Caribbean way.
Candy Morgan said, Tevin, sweet boy.
Candy, shoot your shot.
John Smith said, a man could express his love, but a woman able to accept love. I think that is where the misconception is. A man could be expressing his love to his full capacity, but it may not be received.
Listen, that's a deep one, you know. Let me just sorry. Let's give a little 10 seconds to this one. Facts. That's a different topic, but the time anyway, let's move on.
Simone said, you're right. Sometimes we just want to hear the words. Sometimes we just need that reassurance. Jamie Nelson said, love is a verb, a doing word, an action word. To say you love someone is not enough. There needs to be effort. Effort, action, and thoughtfulness to go in with it.
Jamie in the house, big up you, Jamie. That's my girl.
It's natural and not forced.
Yes, the words go in tandem with the action.
Yes,
absolutely.
I think that the words just bring it all together. You
Absolutely.
know?
Trevor said 7 years we beefing, but the 1 year we good, you want a ring. It's a big shucks, yes.
What is going on?
Trevor also said kissing the forehead a day keeps the fellas away.
I like that.
Nanda said, thanks for the tips there, Tevin. Trying tonight.
Man had a good laugh. And Omar says cartel deep.
Oh my gosh.
What?
Guys, cartel deep. Guys, that is all the time we have for today's topic. It was a nice one.
Absolutely.
As a man truly know he is in love. Well,
got some jewels
it was
in there.
quite enlightening. Thank you so much, Tevin.
Yes,
for that.
perspective.
Right? And of course, thank you to those in the chat room who always chime in. We love you guys' perspective all the time. This is anyway. Guys, it's a wrap for topic of the day, but do not go anywhere. Y'all know we still have more time and more show for you guys.
Absolutely.
Ask them now, Sam. Ask them where they're going.
They're really going.
Get comfortable in your couch.
Where?
Pull a blanket.
Yes. All right. Drink some water and come right back.
We break and come back.
Yes, we'll be back after these messages.
Since they were on sale, Laura bought these umbrella shoes without thinking. Literally, without thinking. Hungry for deals? You'd better come and satisfy it at KFC before doing something crazy. 7 pieces of delicious chicken with a bucket of fries. The KFC Wow Bucket for $119.95.
Welcome to the Sporting Complex, your ultimate destination for fitness and fun. Located at La Jolla Complex, Eastern Main Road, St. Joseph. Membership rates include access to weight training, spin classes, aerobics, and recreational swimming sessions. We've got something for everyone. For those looking for flexibility, our drop-in rates are just $35 per visit. Or grab a weekly pass for $125. Sign up for a monthly membership at just $325, granting you access to all services, all hours of the day. Plus, special rates are available for retirees over the age of 65 at just $200 and students at $225. Plus, special rates are available for retirees over the age of 65 at $200 and students at $225. Are you a member of the Eastern Credit Union? Lucky you! Enjoy exclusive membership pricing at $275. And for our valued service personnel, we offer the same rate of $275. But wait, there's more. We're excited to reintroduce our sauna service. Indulge in 45 minutes of relaxation for just $40 for gym members or for guests. Join us at the Sporting Complex for a healthier, happier you. Visit us today to sign up or learn more.
Over the world, it's time to let them explore. Clim 1 Plus contains calcium, iron, and vitamins that support their defenses, helping to promote a healthy immune system and normal growth. After all, your little explorer has the whole world to discover. Clim, your love, their future. Clim 1 Plus is not a breast milk substitute. It is specially suited from 1 year onward.
Every day the same food. Your dog needs a change, right? Introducing the new Purina Dog Chow mouth-watering recipes and make their day with nutritious flavors that will be music to their ears. Hello, variety. Give them exciting mealtime experiences with Purina Dog Chow.
Now get the money, don't worry, brother, you'll be safe. I sell myself for diamonds, but mama, you'll be safe too. Now get the money, don't worry, you will be safe. Times like this, all of the strength now. Times like this, all of your faith now. Times like this,
Boots lace up, time for the chase out. Mama, what all the globes so we keep the bag safe, yeah. You know the warrior, we watch man the gate, yeah.
Anything move past be a good lick down the med, we no play that. Watch it, one shoes, one socks, we a kill and a split with it always a bill. You dig that? Me and my dad we used to chill pon the hill, mama stress with it off, you pay bill. You dig that? We never pray nobody for them thing. We never watch the diamond on the ring. If you come for me and me, I show you the people around, we just come. All on our feet, five food and thumb. If the boy them come when we at the pan drum, you dig? Feels like I've been numb, cause the boy them beat it, decay like steel drum. Cause they beat it again and again and done. 4-5 green in the head like gun. Lead like rain till a boy lie down. Head back on scene if I'm not back down. Yeah. Times like this, all of the strength now. Times like this, all of your faith now. Times like this,
Tell the blood of them they go be safe now.
I will always keep food on the plate, yeah. Keep we head on, we deal with it straight, yeah. Always be there for ya. All that money don't pay for that. Cause from small it is free, don't pray for that. Not gonna lose cause the thing not set for that. So we gaze up, got the streets locked. Not on badness but the youth them not take shot. Look down from the plane, mama watch that.
I might be my brother's keeper. Then God my part of mine pleaser. I have been fighting to keep my heart cleaner. Everything in time and on your due season. Hey, holy faith me no weaken. Cause I've been tempting the boy with no reason. No matter how the rough times seem. Everything in time and on the due season. Hey. Times like this, all on your strength now. Times like this, all on your faith now. Times like this. Times like this, all on your strength now. Times like this, all on your faith now. Times like this, Let them pass them and grab them again, no, yeah.
Yo, Juice, first you wanna know how I blew up. And first you gotta know how I grew up. Smart kid, yeah, but still a big screw up. Man, when I was one down, it was two up. I made do with, but there was only few of. Few friends, but a whole lot of shooters. I realized they couldn't do nothing to us, still one by one, man, they f***ed the whole crew up. And then fuck push, y'all get them whole food chew up. Love how you came in the game and you changed it.
We are back, guys, with more show for you.
Hey.
Yes, it's your Island Girls. I'm Crystal Kane.
I'm Smarla.
I'm Rivaris.
And I'm Talia Alexander.
And of course, it's Guys Perspective today, the last Wednesday of the month. So you know it's time for Guys Perspective. And I'm repeating myself over and over why I don't know. But we have Tevin Gill in the house. Yes. Talking the things today. If you are just joining us, you have missed a good show thus far. We spotlighted Tevin, of course, got to know all about him, but we also had the topic of the day where he gave his opinions. You know, it was very enlightening. But if you missed it, you can always go back and play the show back, no problem, at your leisure, of course. But now, it's time for Sip and Spill. Yes, where we animation again. Like that animation, you know. Right? Get it together. Get it together. Where we sip. Tevin, where you sipping?
Sorry. I didn't be sipping one time.
That's nice, boy.
Yeah, boy.
And we spill. What we spilling? You're going to find out. But before we continue, let me just say that Sip and Spill is brought to you by O.U.R Juices. Yes, guys.
Let you gonna game up.
Yeah. You guys will love that. Let me just do the due diligence, of course, right? O.U.R Juices, founded by Samantha Patrick and happily crafting since 2014. Makers of unpasteurized cold-pressed juice made with the highest quality and organic produce. The juices are freshly pressed daily in returnable glass bottles. Guys, I want back these bottles.
No problem.
Yes. O.U.R has improved the lives of all the clients that purchase the drink while remaining sustainable and environmentally conscious. It's smooth, it's rich, and it's packed with nutrients and minerals. O.U.R Juices boasts a longer shelf life through the tried and tested Good Nature X-1 mini system. O.U.R. Long life and vigor. Yes. Boom. Boom, bam, bang. And with that, we commence our Sip and Spill segment. Tevin, you ready, my boy? Ready yourself, you know.
Boom. I hope so.
Ready yourself. Sammy said you wanted to go first.
Yes.
Let me put him in the hot box.
Yes, and it's a hot
the
one.
Hot one.
Put him in This is a woman show, sir. Put them in a hot box.
All right. Let's go.
Steamy.
Right?
So, do you think there is one person out there that each of us are meant to be with?
Tavin?
Take a sip of
Like
my
a soul, like a soulmate?
Already.
I guess.
ginger in, boy.
Yes.
I don't know. It's what 7 something billion people. I don't think it's one person for you. Cause like be real, like all them people, bro. One person. I think there are multiple people that you can be compatible with. You know, you just have to find one of them, hopefully.
Fair enough. You're going digging deeper into that?
What about you, Roops?
Well, I just have a yes or no question.
No, you have to answer Sam's question.
Answer first, and you have to sip.
It's not just And guys in the chat room, we want to hear from you all too.
Do I think that there's one person? No. I believe that people come into your lives at the right time for that chapter of your life. I believe that you will meet people in different phases of your life. I do, however, believe that when you meet someone who is comfortable walking that journey with you, that because you both are committed to becoming better versions of yourself, that there will be times that you will be more compatible because you're both in that phase that you're doing in a parallel of almost of each other's growth. And then there are other times where you're not as compatible, but you choose to walk with each other through those rougher times. So do I think that there's one person specifically out there that's going to be my perfect? But no, nobody's perfect. I'm not perfect. I'm changing every day. So there's no way that I could have one person out there that's perfect for me. That's my answer on my personal take.
All right, we hear that. Charles?
Well, before I would have thought so, because obviously, you would have certain experience with persons and stuff along the way. So, yes and no. You know, I would lean on the more open-minded aspect of it now, because I believe that, you want to open yourself to different aspects of it. And then when you find that person that you resonate at that particular time and you want to take it in a serious relationship, like, for instance, a marriage, I believe that is an important choice to me spiritually. So that, once I make up my mind that is the person that is when it has to be like, okay, it's me and you, right through. You understand? But until then, no, I think like you say, you evolve. So my taste then might be different now, and I'm a bit more open-minded. So yeah.
Fair.
I think there might be.
Okay.
I think there's somebody just somebody you're meant to be with. One person that you're meant to be with. Do you find that person? Question mark over that, right?
That's good.
But I think there probably is someone meant to be with you. It's just whether you find them or not.
I want to agree with Sam. I think yes, in a world of it's probably 8 or 9 billion by now. I think that there's one person for each of us. How likely it is that we will find that person, not so likely. But I do believe that there's somebody out there that would be perfect for us. We just might be lucky enough to find
them in this
That's why people say for those who are truly in love, they are the lucky ones. They are God's chosen ones. You know what I mean? Because we all not lucky enough to find them.
But is it possible that they just in a relationship with somebody that they 80% compatible with?
That too.
And
not available.
100%.
Hence we can't find them.
I heard once, you don't have to make the right choice, but make your choice right.
That's nice.
Yep.
I like that. Trevor in the chat room says, I believe I am a descendant of King Solomon. I need 100 women at his side. But so wifey, wherever you are, good night, honey.
Wow.
Something else. Trevor is a typical Trini. Trevor is a typical Trini man. He wants 100 women, but he's still hailing out wifey.
I love our support out there. Like honestly, I look forward to hearing.
Please keep coming every Wednesday. We look forward to you.
That is crazy.
Who wants to go next with the next question?
I have a simple one. It's just a yes or no.
All right.
No explanation, right?
Ruby.
Okay.
Do you believe that a long distance relationship can still make you feel as fulfilled as a physical relationship?
No. No. Been there, done that. No.
I say yes and no. It depends on the bond that you have with the person. It depends on what you all have together. Because I've been in long distance relationships, and like one that didn't, while the physical distance was felt in some ways when you go out and everybody's with their partners, that's when you feel it most. But when you are talking with each other and everything, you don't feel the distance. You don't feel that far apart from each other. It's only in the physical. So that's why I'm like, yes and no.
I be feeling that ish, because I mean, when you're living life still too, and you're gonna meet people, and as I like to say, as a girl now, you know, I always just meeting people. As a girl that always meeting people, there's always gonna be somebody in my DM. You know, I may not give them attention, but there's always somebody in my DMs. Like that long distance thing, it's lovely, the thought of it.
Crystal,
the thought is nice.
Crystal,
but that and being single is the same thing.
I think our special guest is a little triggered by.
Oh gosh. Tevin, what say you, babe?
I'm just a girl.
No, I didn't mean it like that.
No. Of course.
I'm just a girl in the world.
How long we talking? How long is the distance?
Yeah, how far?
Like 9 hours by flight.
No, but I'm not talking about like the actual distance. I'm talking about like how long you're separated for.
Yeah.
Might be like 6 months, 8 months.
That's doable. I mean, if you're really
try a year and a half.
Yeah,
like that,
6 months at a time is doable.
But I want to keep it real for my brothers and them, because. Like I say, I can really speak from my perspective, but I feel I can talk for man here, boy. It's hard for a brother.
It is.
He can love you.
Yeah.
Love you like dove.
Yeah.
You see that physical aspect? For a man, I know woman can hold out till the end.
Yeah.
Woman can go 20 years, nothing, and them cool.
That's true.
But what woman said? She making you feel that she holding out. She ain't holding out.
But I just know for the brothers, it hard. It's hard.
It would always
you might want to, you know.
Yeah.
But it have a instinctual. I don't know, boy.
The quote of the century: "I have needs."
No, it's not even that. I have needs. I
have needs.
It's a feeling.
It's a feeling.
So somebody bring that feeling.
You go fight it, you know. You go fight it.
Yeah.
But they might just have a one time.
Yeah. Trip.
A one time, and it's easy for a brother to slip. 8 months in for sure.
I think that long distance breeds too much insecurities because the one time that they don't pick up the phone, because now your whole lifeline is on this phone and the likelihood of them picking up. And so you have a routine, you know you're going to call at 9 in the morning, 12 midday, 3 p.m., 6 in the evening, then 9 before bed, and you're good. The minute somebody starts missing those windows, in comes the insecurity.
Like
what you doing? What, and then you have to.
And
it's different because you're not there to feel anything. So you have to rely on what you was doing, who you was with. What I don't, you know,
the questions.
I don't want it, and I don't want to do it.
I mean, I think a long distance relationship can be fulfilling. As somebody who is in a long distance relationship, for me.
Not people saying
not people.
Y'all only know how if you guys only know how bad our tech team are behaving right now, they just pattern in the background.
I think you know. I am someone who's heavy on communication, and whilst I love quality time, it is one of the most important things for me. Those phone calls are my investment of quality time, and even if we are not like balance in our schedule, there's always open communication of look, tomorrow this is where I'm gonna be, because
I love that.
I know you're gonna call me. I know you're gonna call me on your way to work, or I know you're gonna call me during your lunch break, or hit me a message or whatever. And if I don't see that, it's not necessarily for me that an insecurity builds, but it's more concern. Because you know, it is long distance. It's not like I'm connected to everybody in your circle there to say, let's say something happens, like I would be one of the last people to know. And then that's where, for me, that's where the anxiety comes in, of like the worry that something has happened. We've also been friends for 7 years, 8 years, so there's an understood trust between us that never comes into question. So for us, it's just a matter of like, when we feel neglected or we feel like the love bucket isn't full, it's really just a conversation that happens. It's fine.
like
and I
that.
don't get that in the relationships I've had where the person's right there.
Okay,
Saved
so
by the
we're
bell.
out of time. We're out of time, but I do want everyone to answer still, and we'll ask one more question and keep it short, and then we wrap. So who didn't answer? Tals, go ahead, my girl.
All right, so
what was the question again? Long distance. Whether a
Can
long
it be as fulfilling as a physical?
Talk to
as
yourself.
that's different.
What did I ask?
Definitely definitely it's not the same thing. Right. Let me be clear, because to answer specifically what you said, definitely no. However, I will say, based on the past aspect of it, that's been really difficult for me, because like I tell you, I was raised with men, so even though I'm walking in the spiritual part now, it makes it, trust me, difficult for me. I am not the biggest texter and stuff. I'm a people's person. I deal with you physically. You get my energy when you meet me. You understand? I will say, you might find out weird behind the scenes, but when I'm there in person, you get to know who I am. That's just me.
Energy.
Right? That's me.
Energy.
So, but what I would say, thank God for technology. I think it might be a bit easier now, depending on how close I am with the person. If you like have a good friendship and whatever, I mean, I could get a little kinking over the phone. If that's one person, what me now? I know. Because back then we didn't have. Back then we didn't have the visual.
Exactly.
So I would capitalize on that a little bit more. Again, the person must be communicative.
Yes.
You see, if I know I have with you,
big on that.
Yes.
You know, so that's just
indeed.
I agree with you, Tals.
All right. Everybody answered?
Yes.
I want to ask one, and I want us to end as a steamy one.
Hey.
But okay. Steamy. But it could be. It has the potential to be steamy. And it's a yes/no question. So you guys are not obligated to explain a thing.
Okay, though.
Right? So we don't want nobody pleading the fifth. Right?
Hey, I'm pleading fifth, boy.
Last question for Sip and Spill. Do you have any secrets that would change your whole life if they became public knowledge?
Yes, done.
Lord, should they?
Come on, Tevin. Yes or no? You don't have to explain. Do you have any secrets that would change your whole life if it became public knowledge?
I want to say I don't think so. No?
Yes. Well, see, you're so innocent. All right.
I'm a good boy.
So,
despite what you've heard, I
have changed my life now.
So why can't she on Blanty shares then?
Hold on, let me make it clear. I was very good. It was actually Blanche. She was pretty PG. It was just interesting. Just interesting.
Oh my!
You learn things about people, you know. That's all. You see, all they're thinking is some kind of steam. It's not everything has to be steam in Trinidad.
I let you there.
You understand?
Not
everything is a young brother. You understand? No, don't get me wrong. That is steam, but you know, within reason.
Yeah.
I swear, oh my God! Everybody answered.
I think so. Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
I didn't answer. Yes. Charles, you didn't answer.
What's the question again?
Is there any secret that would change your whole life if it became public knowledge?
No, another
no.
like it.
Whether or not
exactly. It changed
not
my
now
life.
in your anytime. If a secret that you something came out about you that was secret that has the potential to change your whole life.
Maybe.
Right?
Do you have anything to change my whole life?
It depends on the person. For me, no. But
yeah,
so
like my whole life, bro. Like
no.
Yeah, really.
Ruby said yes. This one he might as well plead the fifth.
No. My final answer is no.
No.
I don't think you're going to change
your life.
It could bring up certain things for sure. But they can't change none of
Right. Exactly.
It's however you respond
You
to
cool
it.
with yourself.
Sam says no. I say yes because I think like 80% of my life would change.
Yeah, same.
Yeah, boy. I have a nice reputation. All right.
That was the extra time.
That is a wrap. That's the only time we have for sip and spill. All right. But before we go, we have Trevon saying, I also believe the distance can be bought I also believe the distance can be bought at a store. Big up to the businesswomen who travel a lot. Trevon, you are such a clown. John Smith says, well said, Ruby. He also goes on to say communication can bridge any distance. Indeed, it does.
All right. I love our boy. He's a lover boy for sure.
Yes, so guys, I mean, Kevin, thank you so much for sharing. Right? This is it for Sip and Spill. And with that, and we all say we wrap. We wrap. Stella, we do it again. Okay, good. We don't care, you know. We practicing right here live for you. We like that. And with that, we wrap our Sip and Spill segment. Keep it locked right here to Island Girl Talk. We still have a few more segments for you, so don't go anywhere.
Yes.
Keep it locked. We'll be right back.
So new, but so radical.
New! The KFC Double Stacker Sandwich. 2 crispy chicken fillets sandwiched with barbecue sauce and cheddar cheese.
So new, so radical.
Order your Double Stacker Sandwich now via the app or KFC.com. It's finger licking good.
Attention, event planners and organizers. Are you searching for the perfect venue to host your next unforgettable event? Look no further than the stunning La Jolla Complex, managed by EPL Properties Limited, a subsidiary of the Eastern Credit Union Society Limited. With a variety of versatile spaces to choose from, we have everything you need to bring your vision to life. Our courtyard offers a picturesque setting for wedding ceremonies and receptions, as well as shows and performances. Prefer an indoor setting? Our Eric Williams Auditorium is the ideal space for wedding receptions, symposiums, workshops, and more, with state-of-the-art amenities and ample seating. Looking for something more intimate? Our garden gazebo is perfect for smaller gatherings like intimate wedding ceremonies or fetes. But that's not all. When you book with us, you'll enjoy peace of mind knowing that security, services, and even cot fees are all included in your quotations. Plus, take advantage of our additional offerings like adding a room for an overnight stay at the Gems of La Jolla, located on the same compound. It's the perfect place for your presenter or bridal party to prepare and relax before the big event. Contact our event unit today at 225-4375, extension 5308 or 5309 to book your next event and let us help you create memories that will last a lifetime. EPL Properties Limited. Attention, event plan.
Your child is beginning to discover the world. It's time to let them explore. Clim 1 Plus contains calcium, iron, and vitamins that support their defenses, helping to promote a healthy immune system and normal growth. After all, your little explorer has the whole world to discover. Clim, your love, their future. Clim 1 Plus is not a breast milk substitute. It is specially suited from 1 year onward.
Every day the same food. Your dog needs a change, right? Introducing the new Purina Dog Chow mouth-watering recipes, and make their day with nutritious flavors that will bring music to their ears. Hello, variety. Give them exciting mealtime experiences with Purina Dog Chow.
Vision Music.
Yeah.
Crystal Kane.
Oh, nah, nah, oh, nah, nah.
Yeah.
I like to act tough, like I don't care. Like nothing don't bother me getting on me ear. Move up my life with style and flair. Protect my energy, me always aware. But when it comes to you, you get through. Whenever you never know what to do. Secretly wishing I was your boo. And I feel you know that too. But I rock back, stay on track. Never lose focus, gotta plan the attack. So I play it cool, oh I play the fool. But psychology don't work on you. Know that fuckery don't work on you. Why I'm like cellophane.
Hey guys, welcome back to Island Girl Talk. I'm Ruby Paris.
I'm Talia Alexander.
I'm Smara Lalo.
And I'm Crystal Kane.
And in the middle, we have our lovely co-host today,
Tevin Gill.
Hey, I like that. So guys, if you're now joining in with us, here's what you would have missed. We would have had the spotlight on Tevin, where we found out about his career, how we got into it. Then we would have brought on our topic of the day, which was if men can express true love or experience true love. Riveting conversation, by the way. And of course, our fun segment of the sip and spill. And already the tea was piping hot.
Yes.
We had Tevin in the hot box. But now it's time for Let's Talk Trends.
Hey. Animation for your money.
Come on, look at this animation. I love it.
Yes, so tell us what's going on.
So guys, here's what's up. Tomorrow we have a double holiday. This would be Corpus Christi and Indian Arrival Day. And because Trinidad is so great when they're ready, we were able to get these two holidays. We were able to get Friday off because of these two holidays clashing on one day.
So we really sweet, you know.
We have
I don't know why
We are
so special.
We have a 4-day weekend, which is amazing because we can take the extra time. 2 days is not long enough for one weekend.
Oh yeah,
or for carnival.
Or for carnival. Plug that into the carnival calendar 2025. Thank you. We'd like to have 4 days for carnival. Thank you. The second thing is, when I was on the show last, I told you all about the German journalist Till, who was walking from Toko to Icacos, and he made it successfully. Now he's actually walking the entire perimeter of Tobago, and this time he intends on doing it barefooted.
Why?
What is his why? For real.
What is your why?
He's going to attempt to do it barefooted. He's going to carry some flip-flops with him just in case, because I mean, Tobago is hotter than Trinidad.
Yes, that's a different
The temperature just be different. It'll be hot. And, you know, of course, for environmental purposes, he doesn't want to get his feet scorched, etc. But he really wants to connect with the island differently than he connected to Trinidad. Now, we would have seen the videos, of course, with him saying that he's carrying more or less bare minimum on this trip that he did from Toko to Icacos. But it seems with his Tobago trip, he's carrying even less.
Wow.
So you know what, Mr. Till, I wish you the best of luck.
All the best to you,
I wish
sir.
you the best of luck. I can't wait to see you document your entire experience.
Yep, please be safe.
And meet the people, enjoy the food, enjoy all the views, the beaches, the waterfalls, like you said.
All the things.
Actually, our brother that does that locally too.
No way.
If you know Walker.
That's true.
And his name is actually Walker.
Yeah.
Oh.
The Walker.
Wow. The walking man, they were calling him at a point in time.
Wow.
And he's actually do these things barefoot. So
that's crazy. He also is very, very versed in wildlife.
Yes.
And trees. So
We
Mr.
actually did a
Till,
tour
so
guide
you
there.
get in contact with
Together.
Mr. Walker to make sure you don't eat anything that you see just hanging from a bush or from a tree.
Yes.
He is your advisor. Don't try to pet any snakes.
Check him out on
He is
TikTok,
your advisor.
Instagram, Exploring TT34.
Exploring TT34.
Correct is right.
You see, Mr. Till, if you're watching this,
I just
Bridget.
want to again touch on something else that's going on that I think is really huge, and that would have been Kess's collaboration with
Sean Paul.
Correct.
Ooh,
on
very
the
nice.
ICC anthem. For
Actually, a local producer also did that too.
Tano.
Yeah.
Tano, yeah.
Oh,
Tano.
So Tano's also a part
Big
of
up
that
Tano.
collaboration. Big up Tano, big up Cass. I don't know if y'all got to hear it.
But no, not yet.
But
I want to hear.
Listen, look it up on YouTube. Right? It's
I will.
Good. It's so rich. And I think just being able to have people who are from our country, from soca background. Cass is a brilliant performer. He's classically trained. Many people know that he's operatically trained as well.
Wow. Really?
He is very diverse as a singer, and to be able to be on such a large platform and bring attention to the Caribbean and more so soca music, I think is just a huge opportunity, and that collaboration seems to be a brilliant success.
I think they pick a good trio in that Red Man trifecta.
Yeah.
Because Tano been having a monster year.
Yes, that is true.
Tano will be on the show in the future, in the near future.
Nah, for sure.
Tano,
Big up Tano having a monster
it's
year.
amazing and impressive.
Yeah.
And, you know, of course, Sean Paul is a Caribbean icon.
Yeah, Sean
Paul will be on the show in the future.
Absolutely. Sean Paul, we welcome you
We just love it,
into
everybody.
the future Islanders.
On the show in the future. Sorry, dating people.
I think honestly, anytime I see a record that has Tano's name on it, before I even listen to it,
You
I
know
already
you're
know
It's a hit. Yeah.
He's just, I mean, I didn't know about him last year as much as I know about him now. But the moment I see produced by or written on music score, like just any sort of credentials with him in it on Spotify or Apple Music or on YouTube, I'm like, this is going to be amazing.
Yeah.
And actually, have so much
never
hits
disappointed.
that people
Don't know
like,
he
prior
was
to
a
this
part
year.
of it. Yeah.
100%. I went down a whole Thanos spiral.
Yeah,
I was
'cause
like,
If you get chance, go down the rabbit hole.
absolutely.
I think
but
I
start
yeah.
with Cass with the other ISIS
Yeah.
video. The next thing is I just want to make sure we touch on the fact that we have a lot of rest to catch up on for these next 4 days. But guys, you know how we like to keep it an Island Girl Talk. We always bring in you the vibes. And here we go back to our rhythm section.
Oh gosh. Yeah.
And that was it for Let's Talk Trends.
Guys, keep it locked.
So guys, just do you know what to do? Don't move. Stay
move.
where you are.
Yes, please.
And we'll see you very soon after this.
We'll be right back.
We'll be right back. I don't think they realize that we
Our tech team getting real bad
so
today.
want to comment.
Opinions, you know.
They're
put
so
you back
happy.
here in the
production
You know what? We need the production team to be in the hot seat too.
We will be right back
We'll be
after
right
these
back.
messages.
See you soon.
So new, but so radical.
New! The KFC Double Stacker Sandwich. 2 crispy chicken fillets sandwiched with barbecue sauce and cheddar cheese.
So new, so radical.
Order your Double Stacker Sandwich now via the app or KFC.com. It's finger licking good.
Welcome to the Sporting Complex, your ultimate destination for fitness and fun. Located at La Jolla Complex, Eastern Main Road, St. Joseph. Membership rates include access to weight training, spin classes, aerobics, and recreational swimming sessions. We've got something for everyone. For those looking for flexibility, our drop-in rates are just $35 per visit. Or grab a weekly pass for $125. Sign up for a monthly membership at just $325, granting you access to all services, all hours of the day. Plus, special rates are available for retirees over the age of 65 at just $200 and students at $225. Plus, special rates are available for retirees over the age of 65 at $200 and students at $225. Are you a member of the Eastern Credit Union? Lucky you! Enjoy exclusive membership pricing at $275. And for our valued service personnel, we offer the same rate of $275. But wait, there's more. We're excited to reintroduce our sauna service. Indulge in 45 minutes of relaxation for just $40 for gym members or for guests. Join us at the Sporting Complex for a healthier, happier you. Visit us today to sign up or learn more.
Your dog needs a change, right? Introducing the new Purina Dog Chow mouth-watering recipes and make their day with nutritious flavors that will be music to their ears. Hello, variety. Give them exciting mealtime experiences with Purina Dog Chow.
Come to my place, baby, let's have a staycation. Let me take you away on a vacation. Please don't get lost when I send you my location. I got a place for you, baby. Please say yes, and if not, maybe.
You got them eyes that believe me, I might go astray. Let me rest my head on you, baby, before we leave, okay? I can get over the feeling, I can get over the way I can get over the way you lie.
Come to my place, baby, let's have a staycation. Let me take you away on a vacation. Please don't get lost when I send you my location. I got a place for you, baby. Please say yes, and if not, maybe.
Champagne pop, 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 all in my cup. Call my baby now. Lights go down and you turn up.
We are back, guys, with more show for you all. It's your Island Girls. I'm Crystal Kane.
I'm Smara Lalu.
I'm Ruby Paris.
And I'm Talia Alexander.
And we have in our midst the handsome, cute, shy, dapper. No, he's a pretty boy, you know, but wants to play thing. His name is
Tevin Gill.
And he's a real Congo Bongo. A real Congo Bongo. A real Congo Bongo Natty Dread.
Well, let's pass it. Invite Jack whole day, boy.
Jeez, if you're just joining us, well, you're rather late. We don't like that, sir. Join the show early for me, please.
Yes.
You've missed us spotlighting our lovely guest, Tevin Gill. Because you know, as guys' perspective, we're making it about men today. You've missed our topic of the day, which is how men truly express their love for a woman. Of course, we put them in the hot box, given some steamy questions. We talk some things with that talk trends. But now it's time for the Wellness Wavelength. Because we corny like that. We don't care. Right? Guys, of course, this is a brand new segment where we talk about all things health and wellness. All right?
This segment, boy.
Thank you so much. So because we're dealing with men today, we're going to discuss very quickly and very briefly 5 topics a man should discuss with his healthcare provider when he's getting down in age.
Really? Yeah, 100%.
Right? And we just don't touch real quick on it.
Yeah.
Right? So who has the first one? Ruby, what do you think a man should talk about? I mean, we want to hear from you, Tevin. What should a man talk to his healthcare provider about?
I think a man needs to ask about what age is right for him to get a colonoscopy screening. Honestly, because I feel like men tend to delay that and then it's too late. So go and get a colonoscopy. Find out what age you're susceptible to get it and just get it done.
A lot of people get colon cancer.
Correct,
Eating
a lot.
real bad foods all those years, and that kind of thing. It could really do a doozy.
Pun intended.
How do you? We going through quick. Who's next?
7.
Me?
No.
You for last? We leaving them last? Okay, well then it's me. It's prostate.
Prostate.
Right? I think the prostate is really important. You have to make sure and get that checked. They say that the good age to start is from 40, right? But I don't know. I would say with how society going, maybe in your later 30s, you could start checking that because you want to ensure that everything healthy down there, and because cancer again, you know, and there's a lot of diseases that can happen in your prostate and infections that can happen and stuff. So, yeah,
prostate. 7, 8 more years for you, boy.
Yes,
you know,
I mean, big hope, you know.
Now, just briefly, a lot of men are afraid to go get their prostate checked because
Yes, because of how it's done.
Yes.
Yeah, boy. That is a kind of
Kevin, how you feel about that, boy?
That is a little lick.
You think you're brave?
That little licksy. From the male perspective, you know, that's a little licksy. But don't play with your health, fellas. It's a real thing.
Right.
You know, I know the stigma and the thing about, you know, but you have to make sure you're good, boy, brother, boy.
Come on,
understand?
100%.
And be a brother's keeper, make sure let your brother know, boy, go and check out it, you know, you're seen.
Yes. You're seen, not your prostate. You're seen.
Don't watch the doctor in the eyes.
What next should a man discuss with his healthcare provider?
The blood pressure and cholesterol.
Really?
Right?
Oh,
because
yes.
at the end of the day, sometimes, you know, men at work as well, if they don't, like we say, they're not cooking and all of that as much, and they, you know, they've had the fast food and all of that too as well. That plays a part in terms of your health as well, your heart, you know.
Talk
but
about when the girl and them sending up your pressure.
Yeah, that too. It's not one-sided.
Come by you.
Absolutely. So really and truly, you know, talk to your healthcare provider and all of that to get some information about that. Check out, do you have to do, you know, exercise, watch your diet as well. Nobody's saying to cut out everything totally and stuff like that. There are things that you like, but you know, moderation is key. So
absolutely.
in between, you can, like they said before, you know, you bring in a little fruits here, a little this, that, you know, learn your body.
Yeah.
And because at the end of the day, guys, we need you.
Exactly.
You know?
Yes. Oh, too sweet. Who else?
You
diabetes, boy.
Come on.
That's
right?
a big one.
When all
That's a
they
big
want
one.
to eat a certain nonsense, overdo it with the sugar and that kind of thing. You gotta check your insulin levels. You know what I mean? Too many people getting it. Too many people had to cut off the big toe or they this or that because they got the diabetes. So you know, of course, that goes for both men and women. But we're talking about the men today.
Right.
You know, check your blood levels, your sugar levels, that kind of thing, and see if it is you might need to get tested for type 2 diabetes. Let me end it on one last note. This one is a weird one, but shingles. A lot of older people get shingles. They start to get that's like it's like a virus, and it manifests. Big people
basically,
chickenpox. Oh my
basically,
God.
that's how I know it too.
But basically, it is akin to chickenpox. You know, different
It's a
spots
strain.
all over. It itches a lot, and that kind of thing. See if you need to get vaccinated for that.
Right.
If you are, you know, if you are prone to it, you can tell if it's a simple blood test or that kind of thing. So 5 things that a man should have. That a man should speak to his healthcare provider on, right, as he ages. You know, you're getting close to middle ages, so you know, right?
8 years, bro.
Find out about your colon.
32 going on 23.
Right, you need to talk to your doctor, see if it might be worthwhile to get a colonoscopy. Check your prostate, right, first and foremost. Check your blood pressure and your cholesterol. And when a woman's stressing you out, see what you need to do to rectify it.
Scream.
Right? Check out for type 2 diabetes and, of course, shingles. There you have it. And it's a wrap.
Hey!
For our Wellness Wavelength. Guys, we are almost out of time. We still have one more amazing segment coming up with the lovely Thalia. Keep it locked right here to Island Girl Talk. We will be right back. Welcome to the Sporting Complex, your ultimate destination for fitness and fun. Located at La Jolla Complex, Eastern Main Road, St. Joseph. Membership rates include access to weight training, spin classes, aerobics, and recreational swimming sessions. We've got something for everyone. For those looking for flexibility, our drop-in rates are just $35 per visit. Or grab a weekly pass for $125. Sign up for a monthly membership at just $325, granting you access to all services, all hours of the day. Plus, special rates are available for retirees over the age of 65 at just $200 and students at $225. Plus, special rates are available for retirees over the age of 65 at $200 and students at $225. Are you a member of the Eastern Credit Union? Lucky you! Enjoy exclusive membership pricing at $275. And for our valued service personnel, we offer the same rate of $275. But wait, there's more! We're excited to reintroduce our sauna service. Indulge in 45 minutes of relaxation for just $40 for gym members or for guests. Join us at the Sporting Complex for a healthier, happier you. Visit us today to sign up or learn more.
So new, but so radical.
New! The KFC Double Stacker Sandwich. 2 crispy chicken fillets sandwiched with barbecue sauce and cheddar cheese.
So new, so radical.
Order your Double Stacker Sandwich now via the app or KFC.com. It's finger licking good.
Hi guys, and welcome back to Island Girl Talk. All right, my name is Talia Alexander.
I am Ruby Paris.
I'm Smara Lalu.
I'm Crystal Kane.
Right. I am Tevin Gill.
Yeah. I love it. I like the bass. We needed some bass up in here. I like the bass.
Hey, moving on. Where you pull out this Richard trumpet voice from?
I always had that.
Welcome back.
Oh my God. Richard, the thoughts of Tevin Gill are not necessarily the thoughts of Island Girls Talk or our radio.
I kind of love it. Yes.
I love it.
Anyway, fast forward.
But guys, honestly, we had a really fantastic show today. We had spotlights with my lovely sister here, Samara. We had, how do men express true love with Crystal. We had. Give me what else we had?
Let's talk trends. Wellness Wavelength.
Yes, understand. So for those who know with health and everything like that, you get your goods, you understand? But we want to take it down because we had to end positive. Inspiring you guys, take it down, chill, hold your peace, you know what I mean?
That's right.
All right, so I want to quote something, but before I do so, we had to do it thing, man. You understand? This is the Empowerment Minute. Woosa. Actually, no, you do one more time because
one more time.
Ready? All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is the Empowerment Minute. Woosa. Right, we chill.
Ooh, spirit fingers.
I like you brought it down.
I just want to do this quote because we're going to do something a little different from the last time.
Yes.
Right, because this is a real thing here. Right? The quote is, People will throw stones at you. Don't throw them back. Collect them and build an empire.
Speak the thing.
One more time. People will throw stones at you. Don't throw them back. Collect them and build an empire.
Yes.
Really?
Well, yes.
I like it.
I love it.
I could personally attest to this because not that I've built the empire yet. It's in the process.
Building.
In my line of work, not everybody gonna like you. And there was a saying before that if everybody like you, something wrong, because somewhere along the line you're probably compromised, right? When you stand for something, when you stand for something, you're going to get a little opposition.
Yeah.
So for me, especially when it comes to God and all of that, love is a big deal for me. So even if you feel like I am your enemy, no, I love you, bro. You had to fix that inside of you, but I love you. And I think that's a really positive place because now you are exuding that, you are letting that flow now into whatever project or whatever you have ahead of you. So I think that's important. That's a growing thing to do. You know,
kill them with kindness.
Exactly.
Kill them with kindness.
What do you guys have to say about that? So,
when it came to the quote, I took it more from a place of I'm accustomed to people telling me what I can and cannot do. And the more people say that's not for you or you can't, the more I'm like, watch me.
Watch me.
And people tend to dump on your dreams when they're unachievable for them, and want to tell you that your dreams, who you are to even dream something like that. Like, why would you think you would get through? And the more negative feedback I get for the things I want to achieve in my life is actually the greatest motivator I've had to accomplish what I have done and where I'm going.
Yeah.
Yes, I want to echo that with Ruby, because I feel a similar way. I love being underestimated. I love people telling me that I can't do something, because it really does act like the fuel that pushes you further. So they don't realize they're actually helping you.
Yeah.
When people pigeonhole me or put me in a box is the worst thing I could ever do.
Agreed.
You know, when someone tells me, okay, who are you to feel you could do this or you could do that? Okay, all right. And then fast forward a month or whatever, you see me doing exactly that. So throw the stones, throw the pebbles, throw the bricks, throw the boulders, and watch me just keep building a big castle and empire over you, for you to just be going like,
oh my God,
you can't do it.
You can't even
you
see
can't.
my
We'll
foot.
take you. Keep looking. You know,
Keep
throw
looking.
it. I can take it. Keep throwing
Absolutely.
it, and I will keep building, and then guess what will happen? Build it, and who will come? They will come.
They always do.
Right? They always do.
Always do.
Big facts.
I love it. Sam?
Samara, we think.
Well, it's funny. It's the type of stones and the plenty stones always come like, you know, because I'm always the smallest. But a little talawado.
Yes.
So when I'm underestimated or the underdog, always when people throw stones, I've never been a person that throw back. I just kind of dodge and just say, all right, cool, and do what I have to do anyway, you know. And because no matter what, you could build the mountains, that will give me the height. It's fine, no problem. You know, kill them with kindness, because who I am is who I am, whether you like me or not. I'm still going to be me and still going to do what I have to do. So in the expectation that I'm going to throw you back a stone that you've thrown, no.
Nobody's got time for that, man.
Still we thrive.
And still
Yes.
heaven.
Exactly.
The spotlight is on you, man.
The higher you climb, the more visibility you'll have, the more people could see you, and the more scrutiny you'll be under. And that's something that you have to be comfortable with while you're making that climb and while you're on that journey, because you're never going to go higher looking down. You understand? So let them throw the stones, let them say what they have to say, let them do whatever. You just stay your course and keep doing what you know you have to do. Putting one foot in front of the other, that's the only way you will achieve what you set out to do. You can't go forward looking back. So,
100%.
you know, that's my take on that.
Love it, we love it.
So that was excellent. I liked everybody's little take here and there. And we just want to highlight again, this is why this is the Empowerment Minute. Woosa.
Your piece.
Yes.
All right. So
that's it. That's
I feel like that is it. No.
That's
Guys, we had a wonderful show today. We are so thankful for those of you who always stay right until the end. We appreciate you guys. We know that you guys really do appreciate the discourse, the conversation, the show. All right. We want to thank you for joining us, but know that we will be back next Wednesday, as always, 6 p.m. All right, with yet another amazing episode. Yes. Island Girl Talk, where women are free to simply be unapologetically. Keep it classy, guys.
Stay awesome.
Be your main character.
And hold your peace. Much love.
Thank you for having me, ladies. Love what
Thank
you're
you,
doing.
Thomas.
Keep it up.
Yes, it was really great to have you with us.
So we got the vibes from the old place, man. Girl, where you come from, Trinidad? Your body's so good, but your wine so bad. Bad. I got the melanin on fleek. Soon as you watch me, just can't speak. Dropping in my DMs all week. Got a melanin on fleek. So we got the vibes from the old place, man. Girl, where you come from, Trinidad? Your body's so good, but your wine so bad. Bad.
The way you look so good tonight, yeah.
I see you staring, come on over. My body's calling, hold me closer. You're feeling for me, yes I can tell. The way you touch me, I'm under your spell. Esta noche yo soy tuya, vamos a dar todo de mí. Te quiero para mí, sintiendo de calor. Mucho calor, mucho calor, mucho calor. Dámelo, give it to me. Baby, come give it to me. Dámelo, give it to me. Dale a mi papi, dámelo, give it to me. Baby, come give it to me. Dámelo, give it to me. Dale a mi papi, dale a mi papi.
She want me give it to she. I wanna give it to her. The way she wine on the floor, she having me wanting for more. The way you wine like a champion, baby girl, let me shake up your bam bam. Watch all your body, them moving a motion. Them say your wine, yo, is poison. The way she jiggle it fast, fast. Shake up, she, shake up, she. Yo, she jiggle it fast, fast. Shake up, she, shake up, she.
Esta noche yo soy tuya, vamos a dar todo de mí. Te quiero para mí, sintiendo de calor. Mucho calor, mucho calor, mucho calor.